Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome into Coach Ricky Richards' gym on the campus of Grundy County High School. Tyler Brown alongside Kyle Kilgore set to bring you tonight's Jackets and Lady Jackets matchups against Copper Basin, the last game before we hit the Thanksgiving holiday. This is November 24th, 6 o'clock tip-off for the Lady Jackets, the boys' game to follow. Copper Basin, a long drive in from Copper Hill, Tennessee. According to Google, 2 hours and 22 minutes. You make that in a school bus, and you're looking at 2 hours, 30 minutes plus. And so a long drive over from the tri-state area. They're right on the border of North Carolina and Georgia. So a long drive over from Copper Basin. We hope that that affected them on their way over. Maybe they're a little tired when they get here. Lady Jackets will take the court first. We have starting lineups for you. Callie Parson will start for Grundy County in the post. Tori Lane wears number 31. Parson wears number 20. Elise Reimer wears number 23. Gracie Panter is number 11. And Gracie Rogers is number 15. Starting lineup for Copper Basin. The Copper Basin team coming in tonight is 1-1 on the season. They've got a win over Hiwassee Dam. That was back on November 18th. They won that in 2 overtimes, 64-59. That was at Hiwassee Dam. And then on the 22nd, they played at Coalfield and were defeated 77-47. But like we were talking about before the game, Coalfield, a team that went to the state tournament last year, and so really tough to gauge how good this Copper Basin team is. And they've had a rough couple of games. Starters for Copper Basin, number 10 is Kendra Deal, number 12 is Chloe Ballou, number 15 is Riley Akins, number 21 is Alexis Hyatt, and number 33 is Cora Kimsey. And so, Kyla, you have watched the Lady Jackets in one game so far. They played Boyd Christian on November 17th and won that game 55-38. They had an off night, the St. Andrews game that the Grundy boys played, so no girls game that night. And then they had a tough loss to Central Magnet, 50-35. Brittany talked to her in the pregame show. We'll have her interview here in just a few minutes. She was talking about really needing to get rebounds. Who has impressed you so far in watching these games as far as rebounding goes, and who has to have a good game tonight for the Jackets to get a win?
Honestly, I've been very impressed so far by Callie Parson. Callie Parson's really great. I've been very impressed, along with Gracie Panner. Those have been my top two, Callie and Gracie. They're very great on the court.
Gracie had a little bit of an off night at Central Magnet, and so Coach Woodley will get into that when we get into our pregame show here in just a few minutes, our pregame conversation with her. Callie played a really good game the other night. If Callie can continue to play like she's been playing, Lady Jackets will be good tonight. Gracie Pander is going to have a big game as well. And so, Kyla, I'll cut you loose so that you can get over to the starting lineups and get those ready for us.
Thank you.
And you guys are going to be listening to Coach Brittany Woodley in her pregame interview. Pregame with Coach Brittany Woodley. And, Coach, you return to action tonight, back at home to face Copper Basin. Based off what you've seen from film of them, what can we expect tonight?
We're expecting an aggressive man-to-man defense, and their offense, it looks like they play a lot of from their high post girl, kicking out. They like to drive the ball and cut back door a lot.
You have a tough loss Friday night against Central Magnet and Murfreesboro. Tell me about that game and how you kind of bounced back from that tonight.
Well, we didn't rebound, and we missed a lot of wide-open shots. So I went in the locker room, and I told them, I said, girls, rebounding is not a skill. It is just guts. I mean, you just have to have I can go in and get somebody off the side of the road, and they can come in here and rebound without having any knowledge of basketball. I said it's work ethic, it's hustle, it's grit, and that's what you do to rebound. And so I'm hoping maybe tonight we see a lot better on the rebounding end, and I think our shots will fall. We were 15 for 51 on the field from shooting, so that's terrible.
Who do you have to have a good game from tonight on offense to pick up a win?
I need Gracie Painter back. She only had 8 points against Central Magnet. That's not a typical offensive night for her. So I'm hoping to have her back. If Callie can play like she played, Callie was beast mode at Central Magnet. She's really the only one that stepped up and played both ends of the court for me. So if I can have Gracie Painter back and Elise, I think we will manage to pull off a win tonight.
Gracie's dealing with a bit of a shoulder injury. She sometimes wears the brace, sometimes she doesn't. How much does that hinder her and her performance?
Well, I don't really think it's hindering anything but just mentally for her, because she'll, in practice, she don't wear the brace and she practices well. And then in the game, if she's not shooting well, she wants to think it's the brace or her shoulder, so she'll take it off. So I think it's just something mentally for her. She's just got to face it.
And then on the other end of the court, who has to have a good game on defense for a win tonight?
One person that's very consistent on defense for us is Tori Lane. She is the smallest girl on the floor. She pulled 8 rebounds for us against Central Magnet. She works hard. Her defense is always going to be there. Callie pulled 10 rebounds. She's tough on defense. So, I mean, honestly, our defense is pretty good all the way around. Elise hustles hard, plays great defense. Gracie Rogers gives us defense. Gracie Painter. It's just our offense that we struggle. We struggle with scoring.
How are you guys health-wise? I know the guys have a few that are sick, one that's out tonight. How have you dealt with sickness so far, and is this break coming at just the right time for you guys?
Well, thankfully, it's not hit us yet. It usually hits us about district play time. So we're good right now, but I hope it can stay that way throughout the season.
How's it feel to be back home? I know you guys didn't play against St. Andrews, didn't play the girls' team when the guys played the guys' team that night. So how's it feel to be back home, be in your own gym, and try to get back on track at Ricky Richards' gym?
It's nice to be home at the gym, especially on Thanksgiving week. You know, there's a lot of people traveling and out and about during this week, and it's nice to be here at home, especially with the baby.
And you guys have a good break coming up. What do you do in the meantime between now and your next game with the Thanksgiving holiday to give the girls a little bit of rest, or do you hit the gym pretty soon after that?
We'll practice tomorrow a couple hours, and then I plan to give them Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday off, and then we'll come back in Sunday and have a couple hour practice to get ready for Monday.
Coach Brittany Woodley on the pregame show. We'll have some off in just a few minutes. National anthem wrapping up here at Ricky Richards Gym as we are almost set for tip-off. PA announcer Billy Smith will run through the lineups, and we'll go through them with you as well. Starting 5 for Copper Basin, the Cougars, who are 1-1 on the season. Number 10 is Kendra Deal. Number 12 is Chloe Ballou. Number 15 is Riley Akins. Number 21 is Alexis Hyatt. And number 33 is Cora Kimsey. This Cougars team is 1-1 on the year. We mentioned it in pregame. They had a win over Hiawassee Dam that was on November 18th. They won that in 2 overtimes, 64-59. And then on the 22nd, so just 2 days ago, they fell 77-47 to Colville. Colville, a team that went to the state championship last year. And so really kind of hard to tell what kind of Copper Basin team that Grundy County is going to see tonight, falling to Coalfield 77-47. And so it looks like a blowout, but like we said, a very good team that the Cougars played. Meanwhile, Grundy County comes into the game also 1-1. They have a 55-38 win over Boyd Christian, and then they lost on November 21st to Central Magnet in Murfreesboro. They fell 50-35 to Central Magnet. Starting 5 for Grundy County is number 20, Callie Parson, number 31, Tori Lane, number 23, Elise Reimer, number 11, Gracie Panter, and number 15, Gracie Rogers. Your starting 5 for head coach Brittany Woodley. She's assisted by Kayla Dyer, Greg Richardson, and Daniel Crabtree. A few more players have dressed out tonight for Grundy County. Abby Tate wears number 0. We'll probably see her a little bit tonight. Joy Livesey, we will be seeing her. She'll be one of the first few off the bench along with Drew Cook. Senior Kayla Garza. Ava Anderson is in there as well. Ellie Foster, Mary Davidson, and Addie Schrum. There's the jump ball, and we are away. Callie Parson wins the jump, and immediately a turnover by Reimer, and Copper Basin is going to bring it across the timeline. Just underway, Lady Yellow Jackets taking on the Copper Basin Cougars. Both teams 1-1 on the season. The boys set to follow. Top of the key, Cora Kimsey. They'll try to go inside, go to the post, layup no good, missed by Alexis Hyatt, and the rebound goes to Parson. Parson will give to Gracie Panter, who will run the point. Reimer over to the right elbow. They feed it inside to Reimer on a good cut, but she misses the layup. Rebound will go to the Lady Jackets, grabbed by number 31, Tori Lane. Missed layup, and Copper Basin comes away with it. And what looked like was going to be a carry instead is a ball out of bounds off of Cora Kimsey. Kimsey picked up the ball, pinned it against her hip for a quick second, and then threw it out of bounds. Turnover nonetheless, no whistle. 7 minutes to play, scoreless in the first quarter. Parson, just off the logo at midcourt, gives to Gracie Panter on the left end. Rogers, a turnover, picked away by Riley Akins. And now another ball out of bounds and a pass just out of the reach of Cora Kimsey. And Coach Brittany Woodley already beginning to get vocal on the bench. 6:30 in the first quarter. A layup is good. That one from Tori Lane. Lane, the first 2 points of the game. And now another near turnover from Basin. They try to go into the paint. Tipping it away is Elise Reimer. They'll go ahead to Gracie Panter. She's got one man to beat. Puts up a shot. Off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Basin, snagged by Ballou. Copper Basin on their end of the court. Ballou fakes a three, drives into the paint, shoots over top of Rogers. Rebound goes to Callie Parson on the miss. 2-0. Lady Jackets leading, 5:55 to go here in the first quarter. Game number 1 of the night. Jackets and Cougars boys teams to play after this one. Rogers Will pass inside. Shot no good from Parsons. Still remains 2-0 with 5:30 to go in the first. And now a pass out of bounds. And that one over the tall post. Number 21, Alexis Hyatt. Hyatt can't reel it in, and the Lady Jackets have the basketball on their end of the court. Drive along the baseline, step back out for the Jackets. And now Reimer goes into the paint and passes out to Rogers. Free throw line. Panner drives in, kicks it back out. Grundy County running this 5-out set. No cuts just yet. None successful so far. Reimer fires up a 2 and misses. Panner going for a rebound, a loose basketball. Parson able to pick up the loose basketball, and then they try to go inside to Panter. Panter can't get to the basketball, and a ball out of bounds will give us a dead ball and will also send us to a timeout. Copper Basin wants a 30-second timeout. So during the dead ball, we want to take a chance to thank our sponsors tonight. Eagles Landing at Eagle Lake, vacation home just down the road from Grundy County High School. S&S Handyman and Repair in Grootly Lager, Tennessee. And then, of course, Highland Community Church, who's been with us since football season. We appreciate all three of those sponsors for making Yellow Jacket Media possible. And so, Kyla, 4:46 to go in the first. Only 2 points for the Jackets. What have you seen so far?
I've seen some short passes or some too long. I think, personally, in my opinion, we need to make our passes better so we can make it to the basket easier.
Yeah, and bad passes all around. Bad passes from Copper Basin, bad passes from Grundy County, as we have a shot go out of bounds and the Lady Jackets have the basketball back. Seems like they're trying to rush both offenses, trying to control tempo, and neither one of them really being able to do that so far. Joey Livesey into the game on a good feed from Callie Parson. Livesey with the second basket of the night for the Lady Jackets, and Grundy County leads 4-0. Both teams going to a press defense, and Basin's going to be able to get out of the trap. Wide open, man in the paint. Shot goes up, but a foul, and Livesey is going to be whistled for it. Livesey made way too much contact there with Riley Akins as she went up for the basket. And correction, that's Reimer. It's Reimer that made the contact there. It's number 23 who gets the foul called against her. And so Akins goes to the line for 2 free throws and misses the first. Second shot on its way. That one falls through. First points of the night for Copper Basin. They trail 4-1 with 4:02 to go in the first. Full court pressure from Basin. Yellow Jackets able to get it across court. Dribble drive back out from Reimer, and Reimer's going to be fouled. Riley Akins is whistled for it, and that's her first foul. And rather than Akins shooting those free throws, it was number 21, Alexis Hyatt. It was Hyatt that is 1 of 2 from the free throw line, wearing number 21. Blue feeds inside to Hyatt. Hyatt, a good reverse layup. And she has all 3 points tonight for Copper Basin. They trail 4-3 with 3:27 to go in the first. And the Lady Jackets are going to send a couple to the scorer's table to check in, as we have a ball out of bounds and a dead ball. Kayla Garza is going to check in, along with number 14, Addie Schrum. Out of the game is going to be Rogers and Livesey. And then Gracie Panner, who checked out just a few minutes ago, is set to go back in as well, as Garza sends up a 3 and misses, and it's rebounded by Basin. Another feed down low to Hyatt, and Hyatt able to look like she was going to save that ball and throw it off of Garza, but she stepped out of bounds as she touched the basketball. And so Kayla Garza, whistle in her favor. Elise Reimer out. Gracie Panter in, and Gracie Panter takes off the shoulder brace that she wears sometimes. She throws up a shot and misses, and now a long battle for the basketball. playing hot potato on the rebound. They go inside to Callie Parson, and Parson with a bucket. 3 Lady Jackets have scored tonight: Parson, Lane, and Livesey. Grundy County leads 6-3. Ballou on an easy layup in the paint. And Copper Basin trails just 6-5. Fast break layup, Gracie Panter. And Panter has 2 points. 8-5, 2:30 to play in the first. Ballou, top of the key. And now traveling called against number 21, Alexis Hyatt. She took the feed from the left side from Ballou, took a step before she dribbled. Inbounding the ball for the Jackets, Addie Schrum, and she'll give it to Gracie Panter to bring it up court. Panter across the timeline. Parson, long three-pointer from the left. That one an air ball out of bounds. Saved, kept in bounds, and Garza is going to get it into the paint. Schrum, shot, misses off the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Kimsey. Kimsey down court for Copper Basin, puts up a shot, too strong. Off the rim, rebound, fight for it. Jackets look like they have it, and a push is called. And it's going to be against number 15, Riley Aiken, so that'll be her second foul. Livesey to check back in, along with Elise Reimer. Callie Parson out, Kayla Garza out. Inbound from Addie Schrum to Gracie Panter. Panter guarded closely by Kimsey. And Kimsey is going to relax the defense and let her get down court. Driving into the paint. Panter going for a layup and is tripped up. And I believe it's number 10, number 11. That's not right. The referee's got his numbers wrong. It's number 10. It's Kendra Deal. He flashed 11. There's not an 11 on the court. Copper Basin with the basketball. Shot from Ballou, misses, but she's fouled. And it's going to be against number 12, Joy Livesey. Livesey's first foul. Going to the line for Copper Basin is number 12, Chloe Ballou. Ballou will shoot 2, and she hits the first. 8-6, minute 33 to go in the first quarter. Lady Jackets leading Copper Basin. Second free throw from Ballou misses, rebounded by Joey Livesey. Now Gracie Panter able to cross up Malia Dill and get across court. Into the paint, right-handed layup, kisses off the glass good. Panter with 4 points tonight. And now Basin in the paint, a shot up, that one off the bottom of the backboard. They're able to get the ball out and keep it Cougar possession. Shot up, no good. Another Cougar rebound and a foul coming. So they grab the offensive board and then a foul from the Lady Jackets. It's going to be against number 31, Tori Lane. And Callie Parson set to check back in after the free throw. First freebie is no good from Addison Hyatt. The second shot is coming. Hyatt's second attempt, that one good. So Copper Basin 50% from the free throw line tonight. Chloe Ballou, Alexis Hyatt, and Addison Hyatt, each one of 2. And now a foul called against Copper Basin. And it's going to be against number 13, Malia Dill. Called for reaching in as Elise Reimer was trying to get it down court, touched her in the backcourt. So the inbound will come in front of the Lady Jackets bench. Elise Reimer, guarded by Alexis Hyatt. Three-pointer from the right side coming from Parson, no good. Rebound Livesey, shot no good on the putback. And they get another offensive board, but then the ball turned over by Addison Shrum. Never really had possession of the ball, so I don't know if you can call that a turnover for Shrum. Shot from the Cougars misses. On the rebound, they get the putback and the foul. So they'll count the basket, and it'll be called against the Lady Jackets 14, Shrum, who made contact under the goal. Count the bucket to Kendra Deal, her first points of the night, and she'll go to the line for one. Completes the old-fashioned three-point play with a nothing-but-net free throw. And just like that, it's 10-9, Jackets leading, but Gracie Panner all by herself in the paint, gets a shot, and extends the lead back to 12-9. Panter now with 6 points on the night. So the Cougars, a turnover under their own bucket. Lady Jackets will get the ball right back. Reimer tries to inbound to Shrum, but Shrum throws it over her head. And it'll be out of bounds. Copper Basin basketball. 23.8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Basin trailing 12-9. .20 seconds as Copper Basin gets it across the timeline. And a trip and fall. Slick spot on the court. Lady Jackets pick up the turnover. They'll give to Livesey. Livesey drives into the paint. Left-handed shot, good. Livesey with 4 points tonight. She's just a freshman. Copper Basin takes the Euro step, puts up a shot, but it's missed. Good attempt from Kendra Deal. Just had it go off the mark a tad, and that's the end of the first quarter. Grundy County leading Copper Basin 14-9 with 8 minutes put on the clock for the second quarter. Lady Jackets are in search of their second win of the season. They won their season opener at home November 17th against Boyd Christian. That was a 55-38 win. They had the St. Andrews night off, and then they fell on Friday 50-35 to Murfreesboro Central Magnet. And Coach Woodley in the pregame show talked about needing rebounds, having trouble boxing out at Murfreesboro. Lady Jackets seem to be rebounding pretty well tonight. A good set of offensive rebounds for Grundy County. And so we'll see if that continues as we head into the second quarter. Scorers in this one so far: Parson with 2 points, Lane with 2 points, Gracie Panner leads the team with 6, and then Joy Livesey, the freshman, has 4. And so that's 14 points in the first quarter for Grundy County. Meanwhile, for Copper Basin, Kendra Deal had 3 points. Chloe Ballou had 3. 3 from Alexis Hyatt, and then 1 from Addison Hyatt. She hit a free throw. 9 points for Copper Basin in the first. Second quarter underway. Copper Basin with the basketball first. They'll go Ballou, top of the key, and Ballou will fall to her knee and get the ball out. Picked off by Callie Parson on the throw, and Parson will take it herself. Shot missed. Joy Livesey there to get the rebound and the putback, though. Livesey playing fantastic tonight, gets the offensive board and the putback, and she's got 6 points. Grundy County leads 16-9. Early goings of the second quarter. Cora Kimsey will give off to Alexis Hyatt. Hyatt to Kendra Deal. Deal will take it beyond the arc. They'll try to go inside to Hyatt, and a ball out of bounds, that one off the hands of Elise Reimer. So Deal will inbound for the Cougars. Ballou, about a 13-footer. That one misses. Rebound missed by the Lady Jackets. Lucky for them, it goes off of Cora Kimsey, out of bounds. And Callie Parson will inbound. Parson will give it to Gracie Panner, who will bring it up the left side. Panner on the left elbow goes top of the key to Elise Reimer. Now inside to Drew Cook, who's fresh into the game, and Drew Cook off the fingertips, easy. Cook, the sophomore, fresh into the game, will play the post. Shot up from Copper Basin, and the two-pointer good from Addison Hyatt. 3 points on the night for her. And so with Drew Cook in that center post position, that'll push Callie Parson out from beyond the arc. Shot misses, no good. Rebound goes to Copper Basin. Copper Basin turns the ball right back over. Drew Cook, a good feed to Joy Livesey. Livesey misses, and Cook is going to have it ripped away from her. She had the rebound, and I don't know how you don't get a push call on Alexis Hyatt there. She just ripped it over the head of Drew Cook. And now a turnover. Gracie Panner into the paint. Easy layup for her. And a timeout is called by Copper Basin. 9-point lead for Grundy County, 20-11 with 5:50 to play in the second quarter. And this is something that a lot of fans talk about, is in a case like that, you'll hear people yell over the back. There's no such thing as an over the back call. And that'll be something you begin to hear a lot of people say. It's only a push. And so I guess the referee's on that play because you had Drew Cook holding the basketball over her head, and it looked like she went to throw it and pulled it even further back, kind of behind her head, and Alexis Hyatt just went up there and grabbed it, and I guess where Drew had such a strong hold on it, it brought her to the ground.
Oh, I see.
But most of the time, whether it deserves the whistle or not, that does get a whistle. I'm just very surprised it didn't get it at that time. Grundy County in the second quarter on a 6-2 scoring run. The score was 14-9 at the end of the first, and Copper Basin trailed by only one in the waning minutes of that first quarter, 9-10. And now Grundy County has opened up their lead to 9 points, largest lead of the night for the Lady Jackets. 5:50 to go in the first, and we go back to action. Copper Basin basketball. Kendra Deal at the top of the key. Will give to Cora Kimsey. Bounce pass inside to Kimsey on a cut. Misses. Good feed from Ballou. Grundy County rebounds the basketball, and Gracie Panner brings it down court. Driving into the paint, Callie Parson puts up a shot and draws a foul.
Looks like Gracie Panner took an elbow to the nose.
I missed that when I was watching the basketball. And Panner does. She's standing at half court holding her nose and the left eye area, so she must have taken it somewhere right there along the cheek, got the elbow and the eye maybe. Callie Parson at the line to shoot two. Parson hits the first one. 21-11, 5:24 to go in the first, or rather the second. And she hits the second shot as well. So Callie Parson with 4 points tonight. Lady Jackets leading 22-11, 5:19 to go in the first half. Drive inside, a shot up and good. That one from Cora Kimsey, her first 2 points of the night for Copper Basin. And Basin with 4 points in the second quarter. And now a whistle, and it looks like Livesey is going to draw a foul, and she does. Livesey trying to knock the basketball away from Copper Basin's Ballou and gets a whistle blown. Elise Reimer back into the game for the Lady Jackets. Grundy County up 22-13. Copper Basin basketball. Akins out to Cora Kimsey. Deal on the right elbow. Will drive it inside. Bounce pass to Ballou. Ballou can't handle it. Tries to get it out quick. Shot up and missed from Addison Hyatt, but she's fouled. It'll be 23 for the Lady Jackets. Elise Reimer, her second foul. Team second in the second quarter. So at the line to shoot two is Addison Hyatt. And Hyatt misses the first. Checking back into the game as Gracie Panter goes out. For the Lady Jackets will be number 31, Tori Reimer. Livesey out as well. Elise Reimer, Tori laying on the court along with Drew Cook and Callie Parson. And Gracie Panter actually doesn't check out of the game. She was just getting some water, so Panter back into the game. And now a foul coming from Elise Reimer. Third foul for her, so she's in foul trouble. She's going to take a seat. Checking back in is going to be Gracie Rogers. Rogers is going to take Reimer's place. And Reimer had to make that foul. Copper Basin had stolen the basketball, and she was the only person to beat. So rather take a foul there than give up the basket. Callie Parson knocks a pass out of bounds. Copper Basin to inbound in front of the Lady Jackets bench. 22-13, Lady Jackets leading the Cougars. Good feed to the baseline, and a basket from Cora Kimsey and a foul. So count the basket to Kimsey. Foul for Grundy County is going to be against Gracie Rogers, her first foul of the night. Grundy County at 4 fouls for this quarter. And shot there misses. Putback is good from Ballou. (22-17). The Grundy County leading Copper Basin. Drew Cook on a shot attempt is fouled. That one goes against 21 Alexis Hyatt, her second foul of the night. So Drew Cook to shoot 2. Cook with 2 points tonight. Now her first trip to the line. And Copper Basin's head coach having a conversation with the official. Didn't think that should have been a whistle, and in my opinion, shouldn't have been either. It looked like Cook went to shoot the basketball, and the Copper Basin defender just smacked the ball down. Cook should have been called for a travel, but it doesn't go that way. Second free throw attempt from Drew Cook misses, and Grundy County is going to get a turnover. And now Ballou's going to get a turnover for Copper Basin. And yet again another turnover. Grundy County with the basketball, bringing it down the left side. They'll go inside Joy Livesey. Livesey's shot good. Livesey 8 points on the night. 2 buckets in the first, 2 buckets in the second. 24-17, Grundy County leading Copper Basin. 3:25 to go in the first half. Ballou thinks about a 3 at the top of the key. Instead, will pass it off to the left side. 3-point attempt coming from Kendra Deal. That one misses, and it was juggled out of bounds, and it goes off of Ballou, says the referee on the baseline. And so Grundy County will inbound under their own basket, rather the Copper Basin basket. And so the Yellow Jackets will have to go coast to coast. Rogers makes contact, passes off to Joy Livesey. Livesey with a basket, no whistle. And we'll continue play, 26-17. Rogers ran right into a Copper Basin defender. Knocked her to the ground. Basin with a shot missed. And now Drew Cook will lose the basketball after the rebound. Jump ball is called. And the alternating possession, rather the possession arrow, will give it right back to Grundy County so they don't lose possession of the ball on the jump ball. Pass over the head of the defender, gets to Gracie Panter. Panter into the paint, gives off to Joy Livesey, and Livesey with the basket. And thought there for a second that Gracie Panter took too many steps, but no whistle from that one. Kendra Deal, good spin move on Abby Tate, and Tate is going to grab the basketball to keep Deal from scoring. So Tate checks into the game and gets her first foul. Tate, the newest Lady Jacket on the court. 5th foul for Grundy County. And Kendra Deal will head to the line to shoot 2 in the bonus. Deal's second trip to the free throw line tonight. She misses that one. She had an and one back in the first and hit it. Second free throw of this trip coming. And the shot a little too strong. That one bounces off the iron and is rebounded by Callie Parson. 2:16 in the first half. 28-17, Lady Jackets leading the Cougars. Abby Tate's going to drive the baseline. Tries to put up a shot, has it swatted. Joy Livesey gets the loose basketball, puts up 2 shots, gets her own rebound, and then a foul. Goes against Kendra Deal. That's her first foul of the night. So Joy Livesey will shoot 2. 12 points on the night for Livesey. And the free throw from the lefty is good. Checking back into the game for Copper Basin is Alexis Hyatt wearing number 21. Off the court now is Addison Hyatt wearing number 22. 29-17, 2:04 to go in the first half. Free throw from Livesey misses and goes out of bounds, and it's off the Lady Jackets. It'll be Copper Basin basketball. Inbound, and Gracie Panner just tackles Chloe Ballou. If we were still playing football, that would be pass interference. A face guard as well. Ballou was standing there just waiting to receive the basketball, and Gracie Panner jumped on her, all 4s in the air, and rode Ballou to the ground. And so Ballou will go to the line to shoot 2. The first shot misses. Gracie Rogers into the game. Gracie Panter out with 2 fouls. The second shot coming from Chloe Ballou, and that one will rattle around and miss, and it'll go out of bounds. And it's off the hands of Joy Livesey, so the Cougars will get it right back. 2:02 to go in the first half. 29-17, Lady Jackets leading Copper Basin. There's the inbound. Top of the key, Hyatt, a 3-pointer. Good. Alexis Hyatt, her first points of the second quarter. She's got 6 tonight. So Callie Parson will bring it across half court. Top of the key, Gracie Rogers. They'll give to Abby Tate. Tate dribbles into the paint, puts up a shot. That one misses, rebounded Kendra Deal. Deal down court to Hyatt. Hyatt into the paint. Contested shot, good. And a foul coming against the Lady Jackets. It's going to be against Grundy County's number 15, Gracie Rogers, her second, as Drew Cook and Addie Schrum check back in. Basket counts to Hyatt, and she will shoot a free throw. 1 of 2 tonight from the charity stripe is Hyatt. Hyatt's shot reams out, rebounded by Callie Parson. Parson with the basketball, 1:20 to go, loses the dribble, picked off by Deal. Deal in a foot race to the paint will be fouled, and that one's going to go against number 31. No, it's going to go against number 20, Parson. It was Lane and Parson who she was in a foot race with, and I thought that Lane got her hands in there. Instead, it was Parson who was whistled for the foul. And so Kendra Deal to the line to shoot 2. First shot is good. Checking back into the game for Grundy County is going to be Gracie Panter as Callie Parson checks out. And now in and out, Hyatt and Hyatt for Copper Basin. Addison Hyatt in, Alexis Hyatt out. Free throw from Deal, that one good as well. So Deal, 3 of 5 from the free throw line tonight. Pulls the Cougars within 5. It's 29-24 with a minute to play in the first. A drive to the bucket, and a shot good from Lane. Lane, a bit of a delayed shot, is fouled. Mid-air puts up the shot, and Addison Hyatt is whistled for it. And now the shot is being waved off the free throw. And it looked like the referee called lane for stepping over the line before the ball made contact with the rim. So a lane violation with 1:06 to go, a dead ball. And Grundy County leads 31-24. Copper Basin basketball, Kendra Deal gives to Ballou, top of the key. Ballou fakes a three, gets around Drew Cook, puts up a shot and misses, gets her own rebound, and will now try to go into the paint on a pass, but Gracie Panter picks it off. Panter ahead to Joy Livesey. Livesey, the left-handed layup, good. Livesey continues to dominate here in the second quarter. 33-24, 33 seconds to go. Jackets lead in the first half. Ballou sends up a three. That one no good. Rebound Livesey. Hand off to Gracie Panter. Panter will get it across half court. A little bit of pressure from Malia Deal. Livesey into the paint. Good little give. Shot no good. Rebound, it goes to Ballou. Good pass into the paint from Copper Basin. Wide open was Cora Kimsey, and Kimsey gets the last basket of the first half. Grundy County leading Copper Basin 33-26. As we head to halftime, we'll take a quick break and be back in just a few moments with your scoring totals here on Yellow Jacket Media. Back at Coach Ricky Richards' gym, halftime of the girls' game with Copper Basin. Right now it's the Lady Jackets leading the Cougars 33-26. Just about 5 minutes to go before we get back to action. The boys are out right now, warming up on the court. The Yellow Jackets and Cougars boys' game will follow in just a few minutes after the wrap-up of the girls' game. I think they usually put about 10 minutes on the clock between guys and girls games, so you won't have to wait too long for the boys game to start after this girls game finishes up. In the meantime, let's go over your leading scorers in this one. Copper Basin scored 9 in the first quarter and then had a good second quarter. They scored 17, but they were still outscored by the Lady Jackets in the second quarter, 19-17, so that's how you get the 33-26 total at halftime. It's been kind of a back-and-forth game. Lady Jackets have led the whole time. Copper Basin in the first was able to pull within one. I think that's when the score was 10-9. Grundy County was able to get up to a 9-point lead, and then Copper Basin was able to whittle away at it once again. So it's never felt out of reach, even though you look at the scoreboard and go, well, you know, they've been up by about a dime every time I've looked. But they continue to play like they have been. Lady Jackets should be putting a W on the board tonight. Copper Basin, you can't sleep on them, though. 17 in that second quarter. 8 points, Alexis Hyatt, the leading scorer for the Cougars. After that, 6 points from Cora Kimsey, both of those your taller post players. 5, Kendra Deal, she's got 5 points. Chloe Ballou, who runs the post but comes out to the top of the key a lot, she's got 5 points as well. 3 points from Addison Hyatt. 9 points in the first quarter for the Cougars, 17 in the second quarter. For Grundy County, 14 points in the first quarter, 19 points in the second quarter. Leading scorer in this one tonight is Joy Livesey, the freshman. She's got 15 in that second quarter, 11 points to 4 in the first quarter, giving her the team best 15 on the night. After that, you got Gracie Panner, who scores 8 points. Only 2 in that second quarter, but had 6 in the first. 4 points from Tori Lane, 4 points from Kelly Parson, and then 2 points from Drew Cook. Jackets have been good from the free throw line tonight so far. 3 free throws coming between Parson and Livesey. 3 of 7, Grundy County. Drew Cook missed 2 free throws in her trip to the line in the second quarter. Grundy County looking for their second win of the season. On November 17th, Boyd Christian, a win over the Broncos, 55-38. Kyla and I were talking about the St. Andrews game just a few minutes ago before the game started. Yellow Jackets boys team played St. Andrews on November 19th and won 81-26. Lady Jackets and the Lady Mountain Lions did not play that night. Two teams decided not to play and just letting the boys go. And it'll be the same way when we return that game to Suwanee on December 2nd. That will be a boys-only game in Suwanee starting at 6 o'clock. Next game on the schedule for Grundy County is going to be December 1st at Whitwell. That's a 6 o'clock game in the Valley. December 1st at Whitwell, 6 p.m. First game back after the Thanksgiving break. December 2nd, turn right back around, and we'll go to Suwanee. 6 o'clock, the boys that night, no girls game. And then our next home game will be December 5th against Franklin County, and we'll broadcast that one on BLTV Channel 6, Channel 106 for folks here on the mountain that are Ben Lomond Connect customers. Tonight's broadcast, an audio-only broadcast. Next TV game will be that Franklin County game. So those of you that have logged in tonight to listen to the game, we greatly appreciate it. And we greatly appreciate our sponsors. S&S Handyman and Repair in Grootly Logger, out in Monteagle, Highland Community Church. And just down the road from us, Eagles Landing at Eagle Lake, a little vacation home just down the road from Grundy County High School. We appreciate all three of those sponsors for sponsoring the Yellow Jacket Media and GCHS athletics in general. 33-26, your score at halftime. about a minute and a half before we get back to action. The Lady Jackets already back out on the court getting some shots up. Copper Basin has yet to reemerge from the locker room. So, Kyla, that first half of play, we talked about the two teams, it seemed like they were trying to move a little too fast. A lot of turnovers. That second quarter, especially after the Grundy County timeout in that first quarter, I felt like the team slowed it down a little bit more. We're taking care of the basketball a little bit better. What were your thoughts on that?
Oh, yeah, I totally agree with you. I think in the first quarter, we were moving too quick. We were having some too short or too long passes, and that down just a bit. But I think we've improved a lot in the second quarter, and I'm hoping we improve even more in the second half, third and fourth quarter. Really taking our time to make sure our passes are accurate, our shots are accurate, everything like that.
Excellent. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Copper Basin back out onto the court with 19 seconds to go to begin the second half, and so they won't get a lot of time to warm up as we go back to action. Copper Basin, not a team that Grundy County sees a lot. They are about 2.5 hours away from us over in the central time zone, past Chattanooga, past Cleveland, out in Copper Hill. That is Polk County, and just a stone's throw away from the Georgia state line and the North Carolina state line. And so a long road trip to get to Grundy County tonight and a long road trip back. Boys and girls rode the same bus. It'd be crazy to take two buses that far away, and I think when Grundy County returns that game in January, that boys and girls will be taking one bus as well. That's going to be a long haul over to Polk County. Copper Basin gets the ball to begin the second half, and Grundy County is going to pick it off very quickly. Joy Livesey steps in the lane and grabs a pass, and now Grundy County is going to get a ball nearly stolen away from them. Gracie Panner able to keep that one in bounds. Elise Reimer drives the paint, puts up a shot, good. Elise Reimer's first points of the game. She didn't score the entire first half. Starts off the second with a quick bucket. And now a whistle and a foul coming against Callie Parson. That one just a tad late. Parson's second foul of the night. Called for a block. And going up for the shot was Copper Basin's 33, Cora Kimsey. So Kimsey will shoot two. First shot on its way, and that one good. Kimsey now with 7 points on the night, had 6 in the second quarter. The second shot on its way, that one just misses, rolls off the front lip. Joy Livesey on the rebound will give ahead to Gracie Panter. Elise Reimer on the right wing. Goes back to Panter at the top of the key to give to Callie Parson. Reimer drives the paint, and Reimer's going to put up a shot and get fouled. It's going to be against Copper Basin's number 15, Riley Akins. Third foul of the night for Akins. So going to the line for Grundy County to shoot two is Reimer. Reimer's first is a little short off the front of the iron, no good. 35-27, 7:04 to go in the third quarter. Checking back in for Copper Basin is Addison Hyatt. Checking out for the Cougars is Riley Akins. Second free throw from Reimer. That one falls, and that one's good. 3 points on the night for her. All three coming here in this quarter. 6:58 to go in the third. 27 for the Cougars, 36 for the Lady Jackets, and a whistle on the right side of the court. And that'll be against Grundy County's number 12, Joy Livesey. Livesey's third foul. Drew Cook looked like she was going to check in. Instead, we'll go back to the bench. And shooting two is Chloe Ballou, and she'll hit the first. Ballou 6 points tonight. As Drew Cook goes right back to the table. Second shot, good as well. So 7 points tonight for Chloe Ballou. Checking into the game, Drew Cook, and checking out is Joey Livesey with 3 fouls. Lady Jackets basketball. Gracie Panter will give to Elise Reimer. Reimer races into the paint and puts up an off-balance shot. No good. Rebound goes to Cora Kimsey. Blue across midcourt. Looking for someone down low, and the door closes. Top of the key, Kendra Deal. Copper Basin playing 5 out. Good cut from Akins. Shot no good. Rebounded by the Lady Jackets, and a whistle, and that one's going to go against Copper Basin. Alexis Hyatt called for the foul, her third. Both teams 2 fouls here in the third quarter. As Elise Reimer will bring the basketball into Grundy County territory. Inside to Callie Parson, and Parson going up for the pass is going to be fouled. It's 22, Addison Hyatt whistled for the push. That's her second foul of the night. 36-29 with 6 minutes to go in the third. Callie Parson set to inbound. Parsons' inbound is knocked away. Cora Kimsey the last to touch it, so Lady Jackets will try it again, this time from near midcourt in front of the visitor bleachers. Pass goes to Cook. Elise Reimer, nobody open, gives to Gracie Panter. Panter is going to cough up the basketball, but she was fouled. It's 33, Cora Kimsey, who draws the whistle. Her first foul of the night. Copper Basin with 4 fouls now in this quarter. As Elise Reimer looks for someone to throw the ball to and does get it inbounded. Gracie Panter over the top to Parson. Parson back to Reimer. Reimer, a long shot for a 2. That one misses. Rebound goes to Chloe Ballou. Ballou now ahead to Hyatt. Hyatt gives to her sister, and it's Addison that gives to Alexis Hyatt. Alexis Hyatt with 2 points. First field goal of the third quarter for Copper Basin, and now Grundy County is going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Lady Jackets.
Copper Basin right now, despite having just 1 field goal, scored at the 5:22 mark of the third, have outscored the Lady Jackets in this period. 5 points for Copper Basin in this quarter, just 3 for Grundy County. Elise Reimer has all 3 of those points. She's got a field goal and a free throw. For Copper Basin, Chloe Ballou has 2 points off of 2 free throws. Alexis Hyatt has the field goal, and then Cora Kimsey has a 1 of 2 trip to the line. 36-31, Grundy County leading Copper Basin, 5:22 to go in the third quarter. (36-31), 5:22 to go in the third. We go right back to action. Lady Jackets will stack it. Callie Parson the inbound. Hardly anyone open. Parson goes over top of everyone to get to Gracie Panter near midcourt. Panter will now drive into the paint. Kick out to Parson. Parson drives into the paint and puts it up good. Parson with 6 points on the night. Her first. 2 points of the third. Good pass over the top to Kendra Deal. Copper Basin gets those points right back. 38-33 with 4:52 to go in the third quarter. Reimer. Kick out to Tory Lane. Lane shot misses. Rebound Drew Cook, and Cook nonchalantly puts it back up but misses. And the rebound will go to Hyatt. Hyatt, a pass down court off the mark, but Cora Kimsey corrals it. Will put up a shot and get fouled. It's going to be against Grundy County's number 24, Drew Cook, her first foul of the night. Third foul for the Jackets in this quarter. It was a shooting foul, so Cora Kimsey will get 2 free throws out of it. 1 of 2 from the line so far in this one for her. First attempt is good, so she's 2 of 3 so far. She'll try to make it 3 of 4. She's got 6 points in the first half, 2 here to give her 8 total, and she'll make it 9 with that free throw. Kimsey now just 1 point off the pace with Alexis Hyatt, who has 10 points for the Cougars. Picked off by Kimsey as that pass. Ball knocked away, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Copper Basin basketball. Addison Hyatt to inbound in front of her own bench. Will get it into Kimsey. Kimsey, top of the key. Loses the dribble for a moment, nearly picked off by Reimer. They'll go in the paint. Shot good. Alexis Hyatt with the basket. And a foul coming against Grundy County. It's going to be number 20, Callie Parson, who picks up the foul. That's her third. Now Joy Livesey will check in. Elise Reimer will take a seat. They're not going to take Parson out, not just yet. And to the line to shoot the bonus is Alexis Hyatt. And Hyatt misses that one. Rebound goes to Drew Cook. Joy Livesey with the basketball. Tory Lane now tries to drive the baseline. That lane cut off. They'll go inside to Drew Cook. Drew, one dribble, tries to back it in and gets pushed. The shot is on the floor. He goes against Chloe Ballou, number 12, her first foul of the night. Despite the shot being on the floor, that's the 5th foul, and so Grundy County is in the bonus. Drew Cook to shoot 2. And Cook 0 for 2 in trips to the line so far tonight. Third free throw attempt from her. That time is good. So Drew Cook now with 3 points. Trying to extend the Grundy County lead. It's 39-37 right now with 3:54 to go in the third quarter. Knocks down both free throws. And so you can give Grundy County 40. It's 40-37 with 3:51 to go in the third. Copper Basin. Blue at the top of the key. They'll swing it to the wing. Drive inside. Hyatt. Hyatt trying to get around Drew Cook. Has no luck. Gives it off to her sister. And Drew Cook's going to pick it off. Cook on a bounce pass. Has it stolen away. And Kendra Dill with an easy basket. That interception was tailor-made. And Dill now with 9 points. Parson tries to go to the basket. And whistle, ball out of bounds. There's going to be a foul called. That's Addison Hyatt. And both coaches not happy with one particular referee. That's 2 fouls he's made from the other side of the court nearly. And he's going to give the Copper Basin bench a warning.
A warning on the bench for Copper Basin.
Callie Parson misses the first of 2 free throws. Second freebie on its way, and that one missed as well. Rebound, Joey Livesey, put back no good. Rebound goes to Ballou. Ballou tries to push it ahead. She gets it to Kimsey. Kimsey, a good bounce pass in the paint, and a foul coming. That one's going to be against Drew Cook. Cook bodied Alexis Hyatt as she went to the basket. And so Hyatt's going to shoot 2. 39-40. Copper Basin a chance to tie it up, and Hyatt does so. 40 all Drew Cook out of the game. That will put Kayla Garza in her place. And now with an attempt to put Copper Basin up for the first time tonight, Alexis Hyatt will, and the Cougars lead at 41-40. And for what seems like the first time all game, Ballew's going to come out of the game along with Alexis Hyatt. Addison Hyatt stays on the court for the Cougars as Lane drives into the lane and puts up a shot good. Lane 6 points on the night. 42-41, Grundy County leads, 2:48 to play in the third. Cora Kimsey on the right elbow will go out to the top of the key. Into the game, Malia Deal. Deal has that one stolen away. Kayla Garza give to Livesey. Livesey, a good pass down low the lane, but the miss. And now a rebound and a tie-up for the basketball. A jump ball is going to be called. Lane in with Cora Kimsey on that one. And the arrow is going to go to Grundy County. So the Lady Jackets with the ball right back, leading 42-41, will inbound under their own basket. Panter to Parson. Parson goes out to Garza. Garza in the corner. Three from Panter, no good. Rebound, Tory Lane, and put back good. Tory Lane, 8 points tonight. Extends their Grundy lead to 44-41 with 2:15 to go in the third. Gracie Panter gets her hands on a pass, and it goes out of bounds, tries to save it. But Copper Basin will get it right back. I have wanted to call them Red Boiling Springs all night tonight, and I don't know why.
That's funny.
Inbound to Alexis Hyatt. Hyatt fakes a pass. Instead gives off to Kendra Deal. Deal at the top of the key will go to Hyatt on the elbow. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound will go to Joy Livesey. Livesey will bring it down court. She's got one man in front of her. Get a little step there. Shot is good. And a blocking foul called against Hyatt. That'll be her fourth foul, Alexis Hyatt. 2 points good for Livesey, and she'll shoot one. 17 points on the night for Livesey. As Chloe Ballou checks back in, checking out will be Alexis Hyatt with 4 fouls. That might be the difference in the game when we get into the waning minutes. As Livesey's free throw is good. Right now, Alexis Hyatt, the only player in foul trouble for Copper Basin with 4. Riley Akins has 3 and Addison Hyatt have 3. Ball stolen away by Gracie Panter. Panter ahead to Livesey. Livesey from the left side gets it in. "20 points on the night for Livesey, a career high for the freshman. 49-41, a minute 13 to play in the game, or rather in the third quarter. I'm getting ahead of myself. Ballou, a 15-footer, no good. Kayla Garza on the rebound. They'll go ahead to Gracie Panter. Panter all by herself, misses the layup. Joey Livesey there to clean up. Livesey grabbed it right off the glass and put it up for an easy 2 points. 10-point lead now for Grundy County. Shot blocked by Garza, but getting it right back and putting it right back in is Riley Akins. Stolen away. Kendra Deal goes coast to coast, misses the layup, and now Callie Parson is going to grab a rebound and be fouled by Chloe Ballou. So Chloe Ballou now with 2 fouls. Lady Jackets will send Parson to the line to shoot 2. She's 0 of 2 this quarter. Was 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the second. So 51-43. And she'll miss that free throw, and she is on a cold streak. Gracie Rogers checks back in. Gracie Panter checks out. Second free throw attempt coming from Parson. And she missed that one. Rebounded by the Cougars. Ballou, pressured by Parson, gets it across the timeline. Turnaround jumper. That one missed from Cora Kimsey. Rebound goes to the Lady Jackets. Joy Livesey, a good feed down low to Lane. Lane with the bucket. Lane has been solid in this third quarter as it comes to an end. Grundy County leading by 10, 53-43. 10 points on the night for Lane. She scored 6 of those in the third, 4 in the second. 3 points tonight for Elise Reimer. She had 3 in the third. Panter, no points in the third. She stays at 8. Joy Livesey, 22 points tonight for the freshman. 4 points for Drew Cook rounds out the scoring for Grundy County. And they've got 53 at the end of 3. Meanwhile, for Copper Basin, 9 points for Kendra Deal, 7 points for Chloe Ballou. You've got 2 for Riley Aiken. She scored a basket in the third. 14 points for Alexis Hyatt, but she's in some foul trouble. She's got 4 fouls. 3 points for Addison Hyatt, scoreless in the third for her. And then 9 points for Cora Kimsey. She was 3 of 4 from the free throw line in the third. So set to go back to action, 53-43. 8 minutes to play in the game. And the clock is messed up. The clock reads 8:54, and the clock is not rolling. There it goes, 7:46 now. And the clock's still not rolling. Still some issues with the clock. There we go. Now we're good. 7:39 to go in the game, and it looks like there's some kind of connection issue with the timing system. Grundy County basketball, Tory Lane will try to get it inside and has it go out of bounds. 53-43, 7:26, if that clock is right, to go in the contest. Grundy County leading Copper Basin. Kayla Garza to inbound. We'll give it to Callie Parson. Parson sends it out to Gracie Rogers. Rogers now inside to Livesey. Livesey turnaround jumper good. 24 points on the night for her. And now a whistle. Copper Basin basketball and a foul against Addison Hyatt. Her 4th foul. All right, so there's our explanation on the clock from PA announcer Billy Smith. The small clock, which is the one that I look at for most of the game, is freezing up. The one on the wall facing south is okay. And so I'll just have to remember that as we're announcing this. Grundy County leads 55-43 with 7:01 to go in the contest. Yeah, so the clock rolling good on the south end zone scoreboard. The one on the north side, not as good. And a ball kicked out of bounds. It'll be Copper Basin basketball. They'll go to the right wing, now inside to Ballou. Ballou takes a step, takes a shot, and misses. Rebound will go to Rogers. Correction, Addison Schrum is in the game for Grundy County. And Schrum on the rebound. Kayla Garza, they'll go to the corner. Rogers. Schrum's shot, three-pointer good. First bucket of the night for Schrum, and it's a big one. It's a 3 that makes it 58-43. And now a three coming from Copper Basin. That one missed. Rebound Ballou. Ballou going one-on-one with Livesey. Ballou will miss the shot, but Livesey's going to draw a foul. Livesey's fourth foul of the game tonight. And Coach Brittany Woodley has not made a move yet, so I don't know if we'll see Livesey exit the game here or not. Ballou to the line to shoot two. And the first shot is good. And they will go to the bench. Livesey out. Checking back into the game, Elise Reimer. Ballou with 8 points. Tries to make it 9, but has that one roll off the right side. 58-44, Grundy County leading. And a whistle away from the basketball. It's going to be against number 10, Kendra Deal. Deal's second foul of the game. 58-44, 6:01 to go. Elise Reimer, top of the key. Dribbles back toward the center court logo. A good cut. They'll kick it back out. Elise Reimer on the right elbow. And Gracie Panner is going to draw some contact. And it's going to be against Kendra Deal. Deal's third foul of the night. Jackals will get the ball right back, leading 58-44. Picked off by Deal. Deal gives ahead to Hyatt. Hyatt, the layup, good. That's Alexis Hyatt. Her first basket of the fourth quarter gives her 16 points. And a timeout coming for Copper Basin. 7:01 to go in the game. Grundy County leading 55-43.
Our little scoreboard has completely quit working. It's not catching up right now. Our big board is accurate.
Grundy County scored 20 points back in the third quarter. $17 points for Copper Basin. So they kept the pace with their second quarter. Meanwhile, Grundy County, the third quarter, their highest scoring quarter of the game. $5:29 to go in the contest. Grundy County leading 58-46. We'll have the guys' game for you about 10 minutes after the conclusion of the girls' game. The Copper Basin boys right now 0-1. They fell to Hiawassee Dam 60-27 and haven't played since. That was on November 18th. Grundy County with the basketball. They'll go into the corner to Kayla Garza, and Garza is going to walk and turn over the basketball. Copper Basin basketball on the right side of the court. They'll go down low to Ballou, and Ballou will get the basket. Ballou with 3 points in the fourth. She's got 10 on the night. The ball knocked out of bounds. Yellow Jackets will get it right back. Elise Reimer to inbound. A couple of subs coming in for Grundy County. It'll be 31, Tori Lane. Number 12, Joy Livesey. And Callie Parson will check in just a few moments. Kayla Garza remains in the game. Elise Reimer checks out. Garza. Pass out to the top. Addie Schrum on a give to Tori Lane. Lane from the free throw line tries to go down low to Livesey. Livesey has that one go off her fingertips and out of bounds. And now Callie Parson into the game. Parson will take the place of Kayla Garza. 58-46. Grundy County leading with 5:29. Correction, I'm looking at the wrong scoreboard again. 58-48 Grundy County leads with 4:22 to go in the game. Scoreboards are a tad off in this contest as Copper Basin misses a basket but gets an offensive rebound. A foul coming against Grundy County, and I think that's going to be against Livesey. And it is. Livesey will be disqualified, so her night is finished. But she got 24 tonight before she fouled out, so a career-high game for her. Cora Kimsey will go to the line to shoot 2 for Copper Basin. And with Livesey exiting, that will bring Elise Reimer back into the game. (58-48). 10-point lead for Grundy County with 4:10 to play. First free throw in this trip for Kimsey after the disqualification of Joy Livesey is good, and she's got 10 points. A chance to make it 11, and just misses. Loose ball goes out of bounds, but the last person to touch it was Addie Schrum, so Copper Basin's going to get the ball right back under their own basket. Kendra Deal to inbound. She'll try to go up top to Hyatt, but jumping in front of it, knocking it out of bounds, was Gracie Panter. And so now the inbound will be in front of the Copper Basin bench. They'll give it to Deal. Deal will go into the paint with Ballou. Ballou's shot no good. Rebound goes to Kimsey. Kimsey misses, no good. Elise Reimer with the defensive board. Callie Parson now will give to Gracie Panter. Panter will drive it into the paint and send it right back out. Schrum shot no good. The ball out of bounds. And last touched by Callie Parson. 3:48 to go. Grundy County leading 58-49. Kendra Deal will go to Hyatt. Hyatt doesn't like the shot, gives it right back to Deal. Cora Kimsey with the basketball, double teamed. Good pass, wild shot from Riley Akins. Ballou gets the ball right back and puts it in for 2. And at that, Copper Basin's going to take a timeout. 3:25 to go in the contest. Grundy County's lead cut to 7. It's 58-51. Lady Jackets leading the Cougars. 5 points in this quarter for Grundy County. Joy Livesey had 2. She received her 5th foul and was disqualified, so she finishes the night with 24. And then Addie Schrum, the other 3 points on a three-pointer from the top of the key. Chloe Ballou tonight has 5 points in the 4th. Alexis Hyatt has 2. And Cora Kimsey has 1 in a 1 of 2 trip to the free throw line. Cora Kimsey with 10 points. 12 points for Chloe Ballou. And then 16 points for Alexis Hyatt on the night. Those also your leading 3 scorers for the Cougars. Inbound goes to Gracie Panter, but Panter is going to be pushed out of bounds. Copper Basin's 33, Cora Kimsey, is who draws the foul. And that's the 4th foul of the quarter for Copper Basin. So we'll see if Copper Basin begins to foul to try to get the ball back here. It looks like it's going to be a little too early for that. Panter weaves through traffic, gives to Schrum. They try to get it to Panter at the top of the key. Panter is going to hit the ground, and a whistle as she's fallen upon. It's going to be against 33 of Copper Basin, Cora Kimsey. So Kimsey picks up back-to-back fouls. She's got 3 tonight, and that will send us to the bonus. 5th foul of this quarter for Copper Basin. That means that Gracie Panter is going to shoot 2. Panter's first trip to the free throw line tonight. Panter's first shot misses, no good. 58-51, 3:08 to play in the game. Panter's second free throw on its way. That one too strong. Clangs off the iron, and now a fight for the rebound and a jump ball. Addie Schrum get an arm in, and Riley Akins did as well. Arrow goes to Grundy County. Step inside the arc. Shot from Reimer, no good. Another loose ball on the basket, on the court rather, and another tie-up for it. This time it's going to go to Copper Basin. So Copper Basin to inbound under the Lady Jackets net. We'll bring it down court. Cora Kimsey will give to Deal. Deal to Hyatt. Hyatt to Ballou. Ballou, two-pointer misses. Rebound, fight for it on the court, and once again, another tie-up for it. This time it's going to be Grundy County basketball. Back-to-back-to-back jump balls. And the Lady Jackets will have to inbound under the Cougars basket. Pressure. Able to get around it is Panter. Panter finds Schrum down low by herself, and Schrum with 5 points on the night. 60-51, 2:29 to go. Gracie Panter knocks away a pass, but has it go out of bounds, and it'll be Copper Basin basketball once again. They'll inbound at midcourt. Kendra Deal gives to Hyatt. Hyatt a three from the right side. That one no good. Rebound will go to Kimsey, and Kimsey with a good putback. Kimsey with 12 points, and now a steal. And Hyatt, Alexis with 2 more points. 60-55, and Grundy County wants a timeout. Ball is batted up in the air. Kendra Deal comes away with it. Ballou steps into the paint. Shot falls good. And now a timeout for Grundy County. And Copper Basin is on a run. 60-57, Lady Jackets lead cut to 3, a minute 45 to go in the game. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a few minutes here on Yellow Jacket Media. Back on Yellow Jacket Media. Tonight's audio broadcast courtesy of Highland Community Church, S&S Handyman, and Eagles Landing at Eagle Lake. Minute 45 to go in the game. Copper Basin has cut the lead to 3. It's 60-57. Grundy County will have the ball under their visitors' basket. Driving down the left side and stepping out of bounds is going to be number 31, Tori Lane. There was some contact there with Alexis Hyatt, but no whistle for a foul. Instead, they'll say she just stepped out of bounds. And so a turnover and a one-possession game. Alexis Hyatt will try to give to Ballou, and knocked out of bounds by Callie Parson. So it'll be Basin basketball in front of their own bench. Inbound will go to Kimsey. Kimsey a handoff. Shot from the paint, good for 2. That coming from Riley Akins. Akins, first 2 points since the third quarter. She's got 4, and now a foul coming. It's against 33, Cora Kimsey. Kimsey's 4th. So now 4 Cougars in foul trouble with Kimsey, Hyatt, and Hyatt, each with 4. Gracie Panter to the line for 2. Miss is going to hit the first one. That one fooled me for a second. Hit the iron, looked like it was going to fall out, but fell inside instead. Drew Cook into the game at post. So Panter's first is good. Second free throw, that one too short, misses. Rebound goes to Parson, and Parson the putback good. Parson with 8 points on the night. Three coming from Hyatt. Hyatt's three good. Alexis Hyatt on the triple. She's got 21 tonight, and Grundy County's lead is cut to 1. Gracie Panter, though, gets another layup, and Grundy County leads 65-62. Less than a minute to go, 51 seconds to play in the game. Hyatt's going to drive the baseline, tries to pass it off to Ballou, but has it knocked out of bounds by Drew Cook. Basin ball in front of their own bench. Inbound to Ballou, down low, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound will go to Kimsey. Kimsey the bucket and the foul. Count the basket to Kimsey, and it's going to go against number 14, Addison Schrum, her second team foul, or correction, her second foul, third foul for the team. And now shooting one is Kimsey, and Kimsey misses. Cook misses the rebound. Saved by Basin. Kimsey tries to take it into the paint, passes it off, shot up by Akins, has it swatted away, but there's going to be a foul. He goes against Callie Parson, her fourth foul of the night. So both teams in the bonus. Any foul is going to result in shots. Good grief. I'm all over the place right now. And Riley Akins is going to miss the first. Getting too excited. Second shot from Akins, that one good. 65-65, all tied up with 31 seconds to go. Jackets get it down court. Schrum is blocked by Ballou, and it goes out of bounds. Schrum touched it last. It's going to be Basin basketball, and Grundy County is going to want a timeout.
Timeout. Lady Jackets.
22 points so far this quarter for Copper Basin. 12 points for Grundy County. And so that's the story of how we've gotten to this point. Lady Jackets all tied up with Copper Basin 65-65. Lady Jackets had led this game by double digits at one point. And Copper Basin has gone on a heck of a run here in this fourth to knot things up with 24.3 seconds to go, and Basin's going to get the ball to begin the clock again. Ballou at the top of the key will back it back out. They want just one shot, and now a timeout for Copper Basin. 14.2 seconds to go in the game. Copper Basin calls a timeout. Chloe Ballou looked like she was going to try to drive it into the paint and decided at the last minute to back it back out and reset the offense. And that's where the timeout comes. 65-65, 14.2 seconds to go. Copper Basin going for the win. If they miss it, we're going to go to overtime. Cougars want just one shot. As Grundy County sends its defense back out onto the court. You're going to have Parson and Cook low. Ballou turns and looks at the clock. It's rolling, 9 seconds. Ballou from the three-point line. Deep three coming from Hyatt. Hyatt sinks it. And that's game. Alexis Hyatt, a massive three-pointer, came from about 4 feet from beyond the arc, and it's nothing but net. Copper Basin is going to beat the Lady Jackets 68-65 in a heck of a finish. And boy, Alexis Hyatt had a fantastic game, 14 points going into the fourth quarter. She scored 10 points in the fourth to bring her scoring total to 24. Definitely the hero of the game for Copper Basin. On the Lady Jackets side, Joy Livesey, the freshman, scored a career-high 24 points, but it's overshadowed by the 24 points that Alexis Hyatt had with that game-winning 3. So 15 minutes is what they'll put on the clock, and that will send us to the in-between time of the girls' game and the guys' game. We'll be back in just about 10 minutes. We got a pregame interview with head coach Kevin Butner, and then we'll get around to the Yellow Jackets boys taking on the Copper Basin Cougars here on Yellow Jacket Media. Back on Yellow Jacket Media, just a few minutes away from the start of tonight's boys game. Yellow Jackets taking on Copper Basin. Yellow Jackets perfect 3-0 on the year, set to take on the 0-1 Cougars. We talked to head coach Kevin Butner before the start of tonight's game. Here's our pregame interview with head coach Kevin Butner. Pregame with Coach Kevin Butner. And, Coach, you guys are back home after a 10-point win at Murfreesboro Central Magnet on Friday. First, we'll talk about Copper Basin. What kind of team can we expect tonight?
Honestly, I don't know much at all about Copper Basin. They reached out to us, and we had an opening in the schedule for this week. So, schedule. We did look. I see that they're 0-1. But that's all I really know about them.
Long road trip for them. It'll be a long road trip for us in January when we go back to Copper Hill. Friday night, good win over a solid Murfreesboro team. Talk about your guys' performance in that one.
Very pleased for the win at Central Magnet. No matter what, when you go to Murfreesboro versus a 3A school and you get a win, definitely pleased with that. Central Magnet had a lot of players. I think they had 9 to score in the scorebook, and they played at least 10 or maybe 11. So it was interesting to see if, all their substitutions, if that was kind of going to even out with our pace. But I felt like the pace was still good. We didn't get the trips we wanted. The points per possession were there, and we created a lot of turnovers. I think we scored 70. Really wanted to get around the 80 mark, but overall was pleased with that win. When you can go into Murfreesboro, it's our first really big away game. And they have a good crowd and a good environment. So I felt like we adjusted well, and the boys came out and played pretty well.
You're talking about slowing those football players into the game. It looked like A.J. Frisbee was mid-season form with a putback dunk. Talk about the play of A.J. and just the athlete he is, and I know he's chipping away at a starting spot.
Well, like I said, we could have different people start throughout the whole year because I'm looking to play at least 10 guys, hopefully every night. But just to the athlete that he is, obviously he had a tremendous year in football, and they were able to use him. And he done a lot of incredible things for them, whether it was, punt returns or just interceptions, a lot of pick sixes. I think he was in the top of the state. Is that correct for pick sixes? And so, yeah, he's a tremendous athlete, and he had a great putback dunk at Central Magnet, first one of his career. So he was excited. I think the team was excited to see him to be able to contribute and do that. But, it's good to have the whole team back. And, we're slowly kind of just meshing and seeing, what we can work on, and we can continue to improve for district play.
You guys are without Maddox Parsons tonight, who's out sick, and you've got a couple of guys that are feeling a little down, stomach bug going around. It seems like this Thanksgiving break's coming at just the right time.
Yeah, I was sick right after the game at Central Magnet. The stomach bug's going around hitting everybody. It's not going to be unfortunate not having Maddox tonight because he's the type of guy. He's so consistent in his play and just his mindset. He comes out every day. He's going to do his job. He's going to do exactly what you ask of him. So that's a big piece missing, honestly, because he just does his job every day. So we're going to have to, next man up, try to step up. But this type of thing usually happens early on. Sixth season's kind of starting to hit. And we do got some guys feeling under the weather, but, we're going to push through, make adjustments, and next man up type thing. And hopefully we can get rested. And like you said, with having this break of school, I think it'll allow everyone to kind of just get healthy again and us start the season back in full swing next week.
You guys have a pretty good gap between now and your next game. What's your practice schedule like? Do the guys get a few days off? Do you guys get right back at it pretty quickly? What does the next week look for you?
Yeah, first I got to kind of see how we look today and tomorrow. Provided that, we continue to make progress, I'm going to plan on at least giving them at least a 3-day break, maybe 4-day. Just like I said, it just depends on the progress we make. We kind of want to see, there's a place we want to see everyone be at as far as offensively, defensively. So hopefully we can give them a good break and let them kind of unwind and detach and enjoy the family side of things. And then we will come back next week, 3 games next week, and a big game versus Franklin County next Friday.
That's Coach Kevin Butner on the pregame show. Tip-off on Yellow Jacket Media is coming up next. Back at Coach Ricky Richards' gym. As they run through the starting lineups, we will do so as well. First, the starters for Copper Basin. 0-1 on the season. They had a loss to Hiwassee Dam earlier this year. Final in that one was 60-27. Starting 5 tonight will be Cash Hamby, who wears number 10. Carson Paris wears number 11. Drew Crowder wears number 12. Darius Harris wears number 14. And number 15 is Dawson Pittman. Starting 5 for Grundy County. Warren Langley will run the point. Carson McGuirk wears number 4. A.J. Frisbee wears number 5. Gus Williams, the post, wears number 32. And then Jeter Ruling wears number 12. And so it'll be the first start of the season that both Ruling and Frisbee are in the starting 5 with Maddox Parson out with a stomach bug. He's here tonight, and he's in the book, but not going to play as we are underway, and it'll be Copper Basin winning the jump, but immediately turning over the basketball. And now A.J. Frisbee will bring it down court, and Frisbee will step out of bounds right in front of the scorer's table. So 11 seconds off the clock, a pair of turnovers, and Copper Basin will get the ball right back in front of their own bench. Grundy County wearing their home whites in purple and gold trim. Purple letters and numbers outlined in gold. Meanwhile, Copper Basin wearing their road grays, red numbers and letters trimmed in white. A jumper there misses, and it looks like Warren Langley is going to be rung up for the foul. And it is. It'll be Warren Langley picking up the first foul of the game. The shooter was Cash Hamby, and so he's going to go to the line for 2. Hamby's first freebie, that one no good. That one too strong off the back of the iron, ricochets to the right. .7:32 clock in the first quarter. Second shot from Hamby, that one good. And so Copper Basin will draw first blood and go up 1-0. Warren Langley running the point will go out to the top of the key to A.J. Frisbee. So you've got really 2 point guards on the floor tonight in Frisbee and Langley. 3-pointer from Ruling misses, but there's a whistle. And that one's going to be against Grundy County's number 12, Ruling. I was kind of surprised by that one because it looked like it was away from the basketball. The rebound had gone to the opposite end, and Ruling was on the near end. So Copper Basin will get the ball back. They'll go ahead, down low. Shot is blocked by Gus Williams, and Warren Langley will bring it down court. Long throw down to A.J. Frisbee. Frisbee drives the baseline, kicks over to Ruling. Ruling a 3-pointer from the right. Good. Ruling, first points of the night for Grundy County. And it's a 3 from the corner. 3-1 Grundy County leads. Lob pass, that one goes off the glass. Rebound goes to Langley. Langley down court, down low to Frisbee. Frisbee's going to back it out and slow down things a bit. 3-1 Grundy leads. Langley shot off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Copper Basin. 6:28 to go in the first quarter. Copper Basin swings at the corner. 3 is no good. And they'll go ahead to Carson McGuirk, and out of bounds it goes. Copper Basin with the basketball. Three to 1. Jackets leading over Copper Basin. And a shot goes just wide of the iron and rebounded by Warren Langley. Daniel Crabtree, assistant coach for the girls basketball team, joins me.
Yes, sir.
Daniel, I usually have David Lanier or Grant Wagamuth with me tonight, but both of them are on Thanksgiving break, and so I'm taking you up on your offer to jump in on some color commentary.
Good deal. It's a tough night to have to come in and step in here and fill the spot, but after that last game, but hey, maybe it'll get my mind off of it.
Warren Langley with the basket, and now a pickoff Carson McGuirk feeds it down low to Ruling, and it's good. And timeout for Copper Basin. Jeter Ruling, 5 points tonight, banged a 3 from the corner, has that layup for 2, and then Warren Langley has 2. Right now, the only point on the board for Copper Basin is Cash Hamby, who has 1 on a free throw. Grundy County leads 7-1 with 5:20 to go in the first quarter. And so, Daniel, one of the first things I want to ask you about, coming from the coach's perspective, is the head coach for Copper Basin's girls is also their head coach for their boys. How different of a game is it, guys to girls, to be able to coach both teams?
Of course, I'd done that back in the day when I coached at Palmer School. Was able to coach girls and boys both, especially after a game like we just had with the girls' game, where you were so into it, it came down to a shot at the buzzer. Then you gotta change the role here and go in and coach this boys' game. It's a very difficult spot to be in, and as anybody that's ever watched a high school basketball, the pace of the game in a boys' game versus girls is completely different. Very chaotic a lot of times in a boys' game, where a girls' game's much more slower paced. So it's a very difficult role for a coach to be able to coach men and women both at the same time. It's a tough spot to be in.
Set to get back to action. We've got a little condensation on the court after the timeout. Timeout was called by Copper Basin, and we got some Gatorade on the court over here in front of the
I didn't know
Grundy
if that was
County
Gatorade
bench.
or tears from the last game, Mr. Brown, but
That was what Daniel's talking about if you're just joining us. And Grundy County Lady Yellow Jackets fall on a three-pointer. Game was all tied up, 65-65, and then a game-winning three-pointer from Alexis Hyatt deep from the right elbow gave Copper Basin the win.
Copper Basin led one time during that game, and that was at the buzzer.
Ruling.
Foul
Fighting for
here,
a loop.
not sure which 12 he's calling that on, if that was White or
Oh, it goes against Crowder.
yeah.
First
Both.
foul for him.
Offense and defense was 12 there, so I wasn't sure where he was going with that.
I will say, Daniel, there was one other time they led, and it was on a couple of free throws.
Okay. Well,
But then y'all got it
yeah.
right back. Y'all got it right back after that.
I knew it was so 2 times, but I knew it was very limited. We had multiple chances to pull away during that game, just failed to do so. Small things our girls need to execute on. I hope this game's something they can learn from. They're going to have to ponder on it for a while, being out of school, no game. So the big man in there scoring.
Good basket from Gus Williams, his first bucket of the night. That follows a foul from Drew Crowder, his second foul of the night for Copper Basin. And now Grundy County leads 9-1 with 4:44 to go in the first.
One thing I give Coach Butner credit for, his boys are always fired up. They play aggressive, they play fast, they're on the ball, they're attacking. Their defense is always just extraordinary, and then they capitalize on the offensive end just like this off of their defense. So.
Stolen away for Jeter Ruling, and backing it out and going to slow it down just a bit is going to be A.J. Frisbee. Gives it to the top of the key to Warren Langley, a three, no good. Going up top shelf to get the rebound is Carson McGuirk, and now a foul coming as A.J. Frisbee was weaving through traffic. And picking up the foul for Copper Basin is going to be number 14, Darius Harris, his first of the night.
I'm not sure they recognizing it, but Gus Williams had a big mismatch there for most of that possession, and they got to recognize that and get that in there to him.
Easton Dockery into the game for.
Just like that.
There it is. Oh, he just misses
missed
it. And now a whistle, and it looks like it's going to be against Grundy County this time. Warren Langley. No, it's going to be Jeter Ruling.
Jeter Ruling with the foul there.
That's Jeter's second foul.
Got to hit those easy shots there in the paint when you're going up strong, and that way you don't get that foul on the rebound.
So the inbound coming from Copper Basin under the basket. They'll give to Harris. And Harris with pressure. Grundy County with that full court defense. Warren Langley and Carson McGuirk both on the ball handler. He'll get it away. They'll go into the corner. A three. That one no good from Carson Harris and rebounded by Frisbee. 9-1 Grundy County leads, 3:52.
Carson set up in the corner for three.
And just misses the three. Gus Williams on the rebound.
Big rebound.
Gus with the
and the
putback.
foul.
Good.
That's what I like to see the big man do in the paint. Get the rebound, go up strong, draw the foul.
Count the basket. It goes against Darius Harris, his second foul of the night. And so Gus with 4 points already, a chance to make it 5. And the free throw is good. Checking into the game for Copper Basin is going to be number 50, Jonah Creary. Kearley. And now Stephen Hampton set to check in for Grundy County on the next dead ball. Close to a 5-second count, and it is. Turnover, Copper Basin. Couldn't find anyone, Easton Dockery, and so a turnover under the Grundy County basket.
Encouraged at the way I've seen Stephen Hampton play, younger student athlete, stepped in this year playing very well.
Gus Williams will go to Hampton. Hampton a three, that one a little short. Ricochets off the iron. Rebounded by Dawson Pittman. Pittman to Harris, they'll go to the corner. Back out near the top of the key. Pittman, corner again to Harris. Harris doesn't like it, decides to go into the paint. In the paint, Kearley. Kearley kicks it back out. And Harris is going to slow down the offense and reset near the logo. Driving the lane, putting up a shot from the block, and traveling is the call.
Thought he might have traveled when he first took off there when he grabbed possession of the ball, but the referee got him there on the second one.
Easton Dockery with the turnover for the Cougars. 12-1, Grundy County leads with 3:06 to play in the first. And Gus, I think, is going to get called for a foul.
Just a cheap foul there. I think the referee maybe could have let that one go.
Definitely so. Gus gets called for the foul. That's his first of the night. And just had his arm tied up in the rebound. Inbound. Again, has some trouble getting it in, but another whistle. And it's going to go
against AJ, I think, on that one, Tyler.
And it looks like it's going to be a shooting foul. And it is. It's against AJ.
5 fouls. Both teams being the double bonus here, shooting 2 now on out. But 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tough place to be in. But I think that happened to us several times in the ladies' game too. But
you hope this doesn't turn into a Sale Creek game.
Oh, yeah.
At the line shooting 2 is Darius Harris, who wears number 14. Harris' first shot off the mark. Gus Williams, AJ Frisbee on the low block. Harris' second shot on its way, and that one no good as well. Gus Williams on the rebound. Warren Langley will bring it down court. Langley to the corner, Carson McGuirk. McGuirk doesn't take the shot.
Big man outside.
Gus will take it. Gus Williams with a triple has it. Toilet bowl in.
Opens up the inside for him a lot when they got to come out and guard him outside the perimeter too. Thankfully, they called a travel there because I believe they might have got Gus with another foul if they hadn't. But
yeah, that was Harris going to the basket. And Gus got a hand in there, but he took one too many steps. 15-1, Grundy County leads 2:38 to go in the first quarter.
Gus
pass
the ball
inside.
Back in there. He traveled.
And Gus is going to travel. He had Jonah Kearley all over him. And now checking into the game, Carson Hawkins for Copper Basin in place of Dawson Pittman.
5 across, Grundy's definitely got the size advantage. Just going to have to start capitalizing on it a little bit.
Stephen Hampton with good defense, but Basin able to get it across the timeline. They'll go top of the key. Hawkins running the point. Harris into the corner, Dockery. Dockery
nice
and Harris.
Hands, Carson McGuirk.
Carson McGuirk steals it away, goes ahead to Hampton. Hampton with a right-handed layup, good. Hampton's first basket of the night.
Oh, hustle back.
Hampton again in pursuit of the basketball. Running the point for Copper Basin. Hawkins has the ball knocked loose. Kearley picks it up, and now we'll go out of bounds with it.
Cheap foul on Gus Williams. Just standing there with his hands up. The boy fell down, and foul on 32 again, Gus. That's not sure what number foul that is on him, but
that's 2 for Gus now.
Number 2.
So shooting 2 will be Jonah Kearley. 17-1, Grundy County leading Copper Basin with 1:48 to go in the first, and Kearley misses the first free throw.
As a coach, I'd like to see Gus come out right here with 2 fouls early in the first. I'm sure that's what Coach Butler's getting prepared to do, but it'd be tough to pick up a cheap third the way they've been. Yeah, lane violation on AJ. Got in there too quick, but be a tough spot to pick up a cheap third foul the way they've been blowing the whistle here. So hate to see that happen to Gus.
Yeah, Kearley had missed that free throw, and so he'll get another chance. And makes good on the second chance. 17-2, a minute 45 to go in the first. Stephen Hampton out to A.J. Frisbee, top of the key. Warren Langley getting the call from the bench. Corner three. Carson no good. Rebound knocked away
by Warren, then a foul on Carson.
And Carson fighting for the loose basketball. And he'll get rung up for that one.
Line.
First foul of the night for Carson McGuirk. And so headed to the line for Copper Basin is going to be Easton Dockery. So Dockery to shoot two. Free throw good. All 3 points tonight for Copper Basin have come via the free throw line. After this shot, they will have attempted 8 free throws. So far, they've hit 3. Dockery, the lefty, hits it. 4 points. The team shooting .500. And checking back into the game is Drew Crowder. Crowder will take the place of number 10, Cash Hamby.
Not sure. I know I look at things a lot out of the coach's eyes, but that kid was running up to the scorer's table and they signaled him in, and that's typically not something they do. So
17-4, a ball out of bounds. It'll be Copper Basin basketball in front of the home bleachers. 17-4, a minute 21 to go in the contest. Or correction, in the first quarter. Copper Basin drives the baseline. Shot.
What a block from behind from Stephen Hampton.
That's Stephen Hampton that knocks it away out of the hands of Drew Crowder.
Come in out of nowhere from behind, able to get it cleanly.
So Hawkins will inbound. And he's got Big Gus standing in front of him.
Tough spot to be in, inbounding over Big Gus Williams there.
Gus able to get.
No, don't get a foul, Gus.
Gus gets a loose basketball. Turnover, shot no good. Rebound goes to Carson McGuirk. Yellow Jackets with the basketball.
Pushes up the floor. Got A.J. in the corner, Stephen across the court. Carson unguarded at the top of the key, knocks it down. Three-pointer for Carson McGuirk, nothing but net.
First points of the night for Carson. It's a triple from the left elbow. They'll go down low to
Not sure he
Kearley.
didn't travel.
And there you go. There's the traveling call.
Been several of those here in the first quarter.
So Kearley took too many steps and turns the ball over. Grundy leads 20-4 with 38 seconds to go in the first.
Number 2, Easton Reimer, sitting at the scorer's table, ready to check in at the next dead ball. See if he gets in this quarter. 28 seconds here to go in the first quarter. Langley driving into the basket. He's going to get called for a travel. Man, they're all about calling the travels here.
So Easton Reimer checks in, and Easton's one of those guys that's got a little touch of the stomach bug that he and Bo Roberts are just starting to get over. Maddox Parson out of the starting lineup tonight because of the stomach bug. He's here tonight but not playing. Trouble getting it inbounds. They finally do to Harris.
Good hands, A.J.
A.J. knocks it away twice now.
Reimer going after the ball.
Copper Basin able to bring it down court. They send it up. Kearley. And now Harris on a rebound. No good. Rebound goes to Gus Williams. Williams ahead out to A.J. Frisbee. 5 seconds to play. 20-4.
3.
Frisbee into the paint.
1.
3 from Reimer. No good.
Didn't know they was going to be able to get the shot off, but it got it off right at the buzzer. That's a nice job to even be able to get the shot off there. Good first quarter for Grundy there, come out 20-4. After all the free throws that Copper Basin shot and the fouls that happened, it's good to come out with such a lead after the first quarter.
Copper Basin shot 8 free throws. They hit 4 of them, so they missed 4 of them.
Yeah.
They've got 4 points tonight. For Grundy County, Gus Williams, the leading scorer after one. He had 8 points. He had 2 buckets, a three-pointer from the top of the key, and then had a free throw good. After that, 5 points from Jeter Ruling, 3 from Carson McGuirk, 2 from Warren Langley, and then 2 from Stephen Hampton. That's how you get your 20 points in the first for Grundy County, and those 4 free throws give you the 4 points for Copper Basin.
Yellow Jacket Nation, don't forget we have a game.
Want to thank our sponsors during this dead ball.
December the 1st.
Eagles Landing at Eagle Lake, vacation home just down the road from Grundy County High School. You can call David Lauer if you want to rent that one out. S&S Handyman and Repair and Grutley Lager. That's Soup Sism and Chad Smith. We appreciate them sponsoring us through football and basketball. And then, of course, Highland Community Church out in Mont Eagle. We appreciate Tyler McCullough supporting us throughout football and basketball season. Grundy County will inbound the basketball at midcourt, and a whistle. And do we have a technical? I thought I saw a tee.
6 players on the.
Yeah.
6 players on the floor, but Tyler, I give credit to the official for that. He put the ball into play and began counting, and they was trying to run out on the floor and kind of got a little confused. And you know, hey, sometimes you just got to give them a second to get things situated out of a timeout like that. But that is what it is.
Drew Crowder goes to the line to shoot 2, and he hits both of them.
This quarter, they've started out better on their free throw percentage. Bad thing is, not only does Copper Basin get 2 points right off the get-go, Grundy lost possession of the ball, and now they get a go back at it here for another chance at a score. So
Crowder will inbound the ball. Kearley, top of the key, the post. They'll give it out to Easton Dockery. Dockery feeling pressure from Easton Reimer. Reimer all over him. Now Bo Roberts all over Harris. Harris cuts to the basket.
Oh, nice
reverse
move.
Layup good. First 2 points of the night for Harris.
Another
ball
turnover.
Out of bounds. They were trying to go down low to Stephen Hampton on the baseline, and Hampton had that one go off of his fingertips. The pass a little high.
Quick 4 points for Copper Basin here in the first 30 seconds of the second quarter. Not a good way to start for Grundy. And then a turnover again. So got to get our heads straight here and get back in the game.
Bringing it down court is going to be Dockery. Dockery runs into a wall, gets it stolen away by Hampton. Hampton, the left-handed layup. It's no good, but a foul.
I'm not sure they let him didn't get away with a backcourt violation there right in front of us. I couldn't see for the table, but
it's Easton Dockery who is whistled for the foul. That's his first.
Hampton at the line shooting 2 free throws.
Hampton's first one. That one in and out. The second one on its way from the lefty. No good as well.
Good.
Rebound goes to Copper Basin. It's Crowder who's standing there just waiting for it to come to him. Crowder.
Bad spot to pick up your dribble there.
Yeah, he had 1 foot across the line, 1 without. Bo Roberts, good defense, though. Go down low. Kearley. Kearley has it knocked away by Reimer.
Away by Reimer there.
And once again, they save it from going back
goodness.
court. They're all over the floor. Grundy County comes
Reimer
away
comes
with
up
it.
with it. Got 3 on 2 here. Got the numbers. And then Copper Basin ended up coming away with the ball, and they've caught a travel against Copper Basin. Going to be Grundy's ball under the basket here.
What a wild series
Yeah,
there.
that was crazy. I'm not sure really what all happened there, but
I can't believe there wasn't a travel on one of those slides.
Reimer going to inbound the ball here. Got Stephen and Hampton and Roberts going to inbound it to TK Brown here, the big man.
3 coming from A.J. Frisbee. That one misses.
Short.
Rebound goes to Copper Basin. It's Hawkins who picks up the loose basketball and will give to Dockery. Darius Crowder on the right elbow, goes back out to the top to Hawkins. Hawkins tries to go down low to Kearley.
Guarded by TK Brown. Very good defense on his behalf, but
Kearley able to get around him in the end for 2 points. 20-10, Grundy County leads 6-20.
I saw him put it on his hip. Reimer got called for carrying the ball there. Tough spot. He kind of anticipated and done a little double step. When he did, he picked up the ball and carried it with him on the way. But
so Dawson Pittman into the game. Easton Dockery. Easton Reimer thought it was Grundy County's ball.
I don't know if he's trying to steal one there or what, but
inbound to Harris. Harris runs into Bo Reimer. They'll give a head. runs into TK Brown, and TK called for a foul.
Wow. TK sitting there waiting patiently, got run over, but got the block call. Going to be shooting 2 free throws. That's always been a kind of a controversial call because it's mainly a judgment call. As a coach, a lot of times I see it differently than the official.
Easton Dockery, left-handed shooter, misses the first.
Got number 11 waiting at the scorer's table, waiting to check in for Copper Basin.
That's Carson Paris, one of the starters.
Calling him in now.
He's going to check in for Jonah Kearley, the post. So Dockery, second free throw on the way. That one misses as well, goes in and out.
Frisbee with the rebound, pushing it up the court quick. Got Bo Roberts set up in the corner, but Frisbee fakes, goes in for the layup, misses it short off the rim. The rebound by Copper Basin. Stephen Hampton picking him up here.
They'll go into the corner.
Man.
A.J. Frisbee got a hand in there, nearly knocked it away, but he's going to be whistled for a foul as well.
Got Jeter Rulin waiting to go in for Grundy.
Second foul of the night for Frisbee as Jeter
Frisbee
checks in. Yeah, Frisbee's going to take a seat. Jeter ruling in. Stephen Hampton defense on the inbound. Dockery gets it in. Jeter ruling now. Has him pinned in the corner. Jeter with a swat. Will feed it ahead, but nobody's there. Easton Reimer was too far back. So stolen away by Pittman. Pittman has it picked. It's Easton Reimer, and Reimer tries to go ahead, and he's going to be fouled. Dawson Pittman doing everything he could to stop Easton Reimer.
Second team foul for Copper Basin this quarter.
Jeter ruling to inbound for Grundy County. And gives it to Reimer. Reimer will run the point. Reimer on the right side. Goes one-on-one with Crowder. Reimer directing traffic. Dribbles into the paint. Loses it. Bo Roberts on the loose basketball. Picks it up. Misses the shot. Rebound goes to Harris. Harris loses it. Jeter Ruling picks it up and puts it in. Correction, Stephen Hampton picks it up and puts it in.
A lot of sliding around down there. I'm not sure the floor might not be wet under the basket.
And now an offensive foul after the Hampton basket.
Looks like number 14 is going to be whistled for that offensive foul there. He pushed off trying to get away from Stephen Hampton. He was bugging him there on defense, getting on his nerves a little bit, and he tried to make a little separation, but bad thing for him, he was standing right in front of the referee, so bad place to do that.
Harris checks out with 3 fouls. Drew Crowder will take a seat as well.
We'll call it now on Grundy, an illegal screen.
That's going to be against Bo Roberts. Roberts' first foul, team 4th, and so Copper Basin will shoot 2 on the next foul. Inbound.
Trap by 3 Grundy defenders here. Throwed wildly.
TK would have picked that off. He'd have come up just a tad bit more. TK a swat there, knocks it
With
away.
the rebound quickly out to Reimer. Got numbers. Reimer going to take it straight in. Going to call a block. He was way up on the basket there. Reimer had already come up off his feet, ready to shoot the layup. If not, I think the guy was in position, but I think he was just Reimer had already come up trying to go up for his layup.
It's Carson Paris who's called for the foul. That's his first. And so Reimer with an old-fashioned three-point play.
Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Ruling.
3 from Hampton, no good. Rebound eventually pulled down by Easton Dockery. And now a jump ball. Jeter Ruling had his hands on the basketball. And possession arrow goes to Copper Basin. Both
teams with 4 team fouls here in the second quarter. Next foul either way is going to be a bonus situation.
That one off the foot.
Kicking violation on Ruling there. I'll tell you what, I've watched the Grundy games this year. Ruling has amazed me on his inbound defense. He's got several steals this year off of that defense and just plays it very well. Looks like he can jump like a deer.
Stephen Hampton on the steal in the basket. Hampton with 6 points tonight.
And he's calling a violation over the line against Copper Basin. That's that defense by Ruling there. He gets in their face, and they just can't see to get the ball in, and they've been turning it over all year long on that.
So Easton Reimer will throw it in as the referee begins the count. Bounce pass to TK Brown in the paint. Has trouble coming up with it, but puts it up good.
Big TK's a lot of man to try to stop when he gets inside the paint there.
TK's first basket of the night. Copper Basin having
Got
trouble
numbers.
with this pressure. Gets it across the timeline. He's got Jeter ruling on him as he tries to go in the paint, and Jeter's going to be faulted for a foul.
Put both hands on him. They'll get you for that when you put both hands on them like that and they got the ball trying to get in there to the basket. So tough spot because really it ain't no more than anything else, but he did put both hands on him. I get it.
That's Jeter's third foul, so he will probably be coming out of the game here in just a second.
Free throws
Shooting
good.
free throws is Carson Paris, and he hits the first of two. Paris' second shot is good as well.
I believe they're 4 for 4 this quarter on free throws, if I'm not mistaken.
4 of 6. You were
4 of
close.
6, yeah.
Easton Reimer, a good
Nice
pass
dish.
in the
Oh.
paint. Gives it to Jeter Rulin, and Rulin's going to be fouled by Kearley.
Got Warren Langley, A.J. Frisbee, and Gus Williams, Carson McGuire at the table getting ready to check in to go in for the Jackets here.
One is going to have the shooter, I'm sure. Jeter's first shot. Circles in.
Nope, they're going to leave Jeter.
Oh, well. Surprise, surprise there. So checking into the game, it's going to be your starters. It's going to be Gus, Jeter, A.J., Carson, and Warren Langley. 29-12, 4:12 to play in the first half. Jeter's shot misses.
Got 12 on 12 here coming up the floor, offense and defense.
Across midcourt, not a ton of pressure from Grundy County that time on defense. They give it to Kearley at the point. They'll swing it into the corner. Three on its way. That one no good. Rebound, Gus Williams. A.J. Frisbee with the basketball. Warren Langley into the paint, passes it out to Jeter. They'll go inside to the big man, Gus. Gus goes to work. Turnaround jumper,
Nice
no
move
good.
by Gus Williams. Just
And
didn't
the
get
rebound
basket to fall.
goes to Drew Crowder.
Jeter able
Crowder
to get the
stolen
steal.
away. Jeter, shot no good. Rebound, Warren Langley. That one's good. Langley's first 2 points of the second half. He's got 4. Kearley will feed it down low. And a nice job there.
Yeah, nice quick outlet pass, getting it down the floor. Now we got Langley coming back up the floor full speed. Runs into the guy, going to call a block. I think he was again under the basket there, too far maybe. And by the time Langley got there, he was done up off his feet, shooting his layup. Basket count's going to be one free throw for Warren Langley here. Grundy leading 33-14 with 3:11 to go in the second quarter. Both teams in the double bonus.
That was Carson Paris who picks up
Free
the
throw's
foul,
good
his
for
second.
Langley.
And Langley, the free throw good, has got 5 points in this half. Or in this quarter, I should say.
Nice steal by Carson McGuire, going in strong, laying it in the hoop. And he's going to get called for a foul. Basket's good. Number 12 going to be called with the foul there. Carson's going to be at the line for the free throw, shooting one.
That's Drew Crowder called for the foul. Crowder's third. Carson McGuire with 5 points, looking to make it 6. McGuire's freebie no good and a lane violation.
Called Carson McGuire for touching the line there with his foot, but
We saw that a lot tonight, especially in the girls' game, too.
yeah.
36-14, 3:03 to go in the first half. And Jeter ruling another kick.
Man, I'm telling you, he's just hard to get that ball around right there. He's something else. Tough time here inbounding the ball. Going to be a 5-second violation.
That's the second time tonight Copper Basin's been called for 5 seconds.
It's a tough situation, coach over here for Copper Basin. He's getting on to his boys because when you get in that situation, you're getting to the 2, the 3, getting especially to the 4. You got guys across half court. They got to sprint to the ball and try to help to get the ball in.
Feed is to Gus Williams.
Oh,
He
nice
misses.
rebound on the backside by A.J. Frisbee, putting it back in for 2.
Frisbee's first 2 points of the night.
I'm a firm believer, Tyler, in those backside, I call them pick up the trash rebounds. and getting the trash and putting it back in the basket. That wins and loses ball games right there. If you can get the backside rebound and put it back in for 2 points, you're going to win ball games most of the time.
Steps called by the referee on Easton Dockery, a turnover for Copper Basin. Grundy County's going to inbound the ball.
Big
Langley
Gus beating him in the lane there.
Langley, a bounce pass to Gus Williams, and he's got 10 points tonight. Good assist.
I'd like to see the stat of how many travel violations has been called in this first half so far.
40-14, Grundy leads. 2:30 to go in the first half. Grundy County, 40 points so far in this first half. The least they have scored in a game so far is 70, and that was on Friday night at Central Magnet. Powerful Grundy offense, stingy defense, and the ball goes out of bounds. Copper Basin's going to get the ball back. That was a ball off the hands of Gus Williams. I think he got poked in the eye on his way down.
Yeah, and Tyler, as I said earlier, Grundy's offense thrives off of their defense. They're able to score points off of that tough defense they have. So, yeah, they're a big scoring offense.
Harris, a 15-footer.
Nice spin there and pull-up jump shot from the elbow.
Darius Harris, 4 points tonight, all 4 coming here in this second quarter. Langley to Frisbee, kicks it out to Carson on the wing. Back to the top, Frisbee.
Swinging it around, Gus Williams kind of got I think Langley might have shuffled his feet a little bit.
So turnover against Carson Langley, or Warren Langley, I should say.
Coach Butner's got his defense backing up here back in the half-court set instead of the full-court defense. Sure, Copper Basin's appreciative of that. They're kind of catching them a breather here, being able to get set up in an offense set and run through their offense a little bit.
Grundy's still kind of trying to perfect that. Too many fouls here in the early goings, already in the bonus, and so I can see why. Jeter Ruling drives into the paint. Underhand layup, good.
Nice move by Jeter.
Ruling with 8 points as Grundy leads 42-16 with a minute to go in the first half. Kearley, top of the key, will give it to Dockery. Harris now.
55 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Not sure if Copper Basin's just running their offensive sets. No, he's caught a travel. I didn't see that.
Travel against Easton Dockery wearing number 32.
48.9 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 42-16, Grundy with the lead. Both teams again be shooting free throws again. If Grundy was to get fouled here, they'll be back at the free throw line.
Ball thrown away. Frisbee thought he was going to give to Jeter Ruling, and Jeter was cutting across and had to go out of bounds, and the timeout called by Copper Basin.
Full timeout called here.
It's easy to get him confused with Jaden Ruling, who graduated a few years ago. Had a big shot in the district tournament over Cumberland County.
Probably one of the big memorable moments of Grundy Yellow Jacket basketball, that shot that went down. Shot heard around the world, I guess you could say, for the Grundy Yellow Jackets.
Jaden Ruling played 1 year at Fall State Community College in basketball and decided that baseball was his first love, and so now he's up at D3 UVA Wise along with his sister Jaylee, who plays basketball for UVA Wise, and so both of those Rulings up in Virginia. Meanwhile, Jeter Ruling, just a sophomore who's just coming off of a appearance in the TSSAA cross-country championships.
If I'm not mistaken, he was 20th out of quite a few runners.
Yeah, over 100 runners,
yeah. So very good job for Ruling in that.
38 seconds to go in the first half as the clock rolls 42-16 in favor of Grundy County. Bounce pass into Harris. Harris
nice
goes against Gus Williams, loses that battle as he misses the shot. Rebound goes to Copper Basin. Shot no good. And this time it's Warren Langley coming away with it. Ruling.
Going straight in, left-handed layup, good for two.
Jeter takes it himself. He had AJ, but didn't need him.
10 seconds to go here as Copper Basin gets it across half court, turns it over again. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. one, didn't get the shot off.
Jeter had a shot at it, rebounded by A.J. Frisbee. Frisbee had it knocked away, and then Copper Basin too deep in Grundy territory to take a shot, and that's how the first half will end. Grundy County leads 44-16. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on Yellow Jacket Media. Back on Yellow Jacket Media, Grundy County boys basketball leading Copper Basin 44-16. Halftime of that game. 6:11 left on the clock before we get back to action. This is the final game before the holiday break for the Yellow Jackets and Lady Yellow Jackets. They will return to action December 1st at Whitwell. That game down in the valley is set to begin at 6 p.m. The boys will go back to work on December 2nd at St. Andrews Swanee. No girls game that night, so the boys will start at 6 p.m. that night in place of the girls. And then we'll be back home December 5th against Franklin County. Doubleheader set to begin at 6 o'clock. And that game will broadcast on BLTV Channel 6. So tonight's game only an audio broadcast here on YouTube, and then we'll be back on BLTV Channel 6 on December 5th. For those of you that are Ben Lomond customers on the mountain, that is Channel 106 for BLTV customers. In this game, Grundy County leads 44-16. They're looking to make up for a tough loss that the girls suffered in that first one. The girls lost by 3 points on a three-pointer from Alexis Hyatt. 68-65 the final. In the girls' game, Copper Basin winning over the Lady Jackets. For the Yellow Jackets in this one, your leading scorers is between Gus Williams and Jeter Ruling, who both have 10 points. After that, Warren Langley has 7. Stephen Hampton has 6. 5 for Carson McGuirk, 2 for A.J. Frisbee, 2 for Easton Reimer, and then 2 for T.K. Brown. Grundy County scored 20 points in the first quarter, 24 points in the second quarter to come up with 44 here at halftime. Meanwhile, Copper Basin, 4 points in the first quarter, 12 points in the second quarter. They have 16 points. Their leading scorer in this one, between Darius Harris and Carson Paris, each of them have 4 points. You've got Drew Crowder with 2, Easton Dockery with 2, Jonah Kearley with 2, and then with 1 is Cash Hamby. He hit a free throw back in the first. Daniel, in that first quarter, the way things are going, I thought that all of Copper Basin's points were going to come off of free throws. They were 4 of 8 in the first, and then after that started to find the basket.
How many free throws total did they shoot in the first half, Tyler?
First half total, let's see, you had 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You had 14.
14 free throws.
And then they hit 4 of the 6 in the second.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of free throws there. I'm like you. I thought all their points would come off that, the way it was looking. But Grundy does do their share of fouling, as you said. That's something, as we get out through the stretch, our boys are going to have to work on when we get in these close, tight-knit district games, and when push comes to shove, as the old saying goes, we're going to have to be able to play without fouling. That's what we tried to tell our girls. Coach Woodley told them at halftime, she said, girls, don't let it come down to the free throw line or a last-minute shot. And, hey, that's what happened. We missed 13 free throws, come down to the last-second shot, and Copper Basin was able to beat us. So free throws win and loses ball games, and getting into foul trouble. Something that also hurt us, talking about foul trouble, our freshman standout this year, Joey Livesey. She had 26 points, I think, in that game, and fouled out there with like 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and that hurt us, you know. But, hey, a good team learns to play through that and push through that, and that's what we got to be able to do. And Coach Button will do that with his guys. They'll get the bugs worked out, and they'll be able to play through the foul trouble and different things here, and they'll be all right.
I had Joey with 24, so I'm not sure if the official book. I don't have the official book. I've got the one I keep. So 24 or 26. I may have missed a basket there, but fantastic job by her so far.
Yes.
How impressive has she been?
She's been very well. She's come in. I'll tell you what, she comes in and works very hard. Works hard for Coach Woodley and the whole team, and she just anything you ask her to do. She's one of those athletes that Coach Brittany could look at her and say, Joey, I need you to run through that steel door, and she'd just take off running. She wouldn't say why or what do I do when I get there. She'd just take off running. And so she's going to give you everything she's got when she's on the floor. And once she gets her feet under her, I think of her a lot of times as being a freshman, as a young kid just learning how to walk. But once she gets her feet under, I look for great things this season from her. And accompanied by her seniors and everything, we're gonna get her feet under us. We're gonna get going. We'll be all right, and we'll learn from this game tonight.
So Copper Basin, they improved to 2-1 with that win over Grundy County. The Lady Jackets fall to 1-2 with back-to-back losses at Central Magnet and now Copper Basin. Grundy County boys looking to improve to 4-0 tonight. Right now, off to a good start, 44-16. And this Copper Basin team, you know, to look at their schedule, there's only one game that they've got results for on Max Prep. So I don't know if they've played more than one game or not. Coach Butner wasn't even sure if they'd played more than one game. And it's a 60-27 loss to Hiawassee Dam, a school that I've never seen play.
I think they're in North Carolina. And then, of course, right there where Copper Basin is, you got Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee. So they play in all areas. I know the girls had played Coalfield.
Yes.
And so I don't know if that was on their schedule or not.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a state championship team there.
Yes, sir. But they might not have, the boys may not have played them, but I'm sure they've played a couple scrimmages or Hall of Fame games or something along the way already. But nice move there.
Warren Langley gets one to fall, and now there's timeout called by the clock operator, and the clock decided to freeze up.
Now it's decided to completely reset itself.
Yeah, so the scoreboard right now says 8 minutes and that it's 0-0, and Coach Kevin Butner is headed into the breaker room to see what he can find out.
I really dislike that, Tyler. We had this trouble last year, spent a lot of time on it. I thought they had it fixed, but very aggravating when you get into these situations and the scoreboard. I'll tell you, as a coach and you know, as a I guess you'd say as an outsider, I'm not a staff member here, but I'd love to see something happen. New scoreboards put in this gymnasium. Those have been hanging up there a long time. And can't buy parts for them, and so. And
the problem with these scoreboards is that they are antenna based.
Yes.
You know, the old scoreboards that used to be in here back when the school was. And I don't think it has anything to do with the soft drink company, but when I was in school, we were a Pepsi school that had just transitioned to Coca-Cola. And that old scoreboard with the Pepsi logos on it, it was hardwired in.
Yeah.
And so, you know, if you had a problem, it was obviously somewhere in that wire. But with these scoreboards, everything's wireless and antenna-based. And so you have something like that go down, you know, you got that air gap in there that you're trying to figure out. Coach Butner does at least have the scoreboard back on. And so now we'll see if Miss April can punch in the numbers and get it going again.
I was going to say we should be about 7:45 there because we'd run about 15 seconds off after Warren scored that layup. I'm not sure, remember what the score was, but I believe it was like 46-14 or
16.
16, yeah.
It should have been 46-16, and so
that's what they got up there.
There we go. So now let's see if it rolls, because in the girls' game we had some issues with the scoreboard here in the north end. wasn't reacting and had a delay in it, and then the scoreboard on the south end was working just fine. So maybe things are good to go now as we go back to action. Clock is rolling, and everything seems to be okay.
Typically when we reset it like that, kill the power completely and reboot it all back up, it does work pretty well. So.
Copper Basin in the corner, decides to go inside to Harris. Harris will be one-on-one with Williams. Williams.
Yeah, I need to.
There it is.
Afraid of that.
He leaned over. Williams in pursuit of the basketball. Instead of going straight up, he brought the hands down and gets rung up for a foul.
Hardest thing to teach these athletes as coaches is to say, hey, just play straight up, because they want to get their hands on the ball. They want to get the block shot. But when you have the size advantage like Gus has, you're better off just play straight up. Referee's not going to call the foul on you, and you're still going to probably deflect the ball.
Darius Harris, first free throw of the second half. Falls away, no good. He's got 4 points tonight. He's 0 of 2, now 0 of 3 from the free throw line. And he does get that one to fall, so he's batting .250.
Langley blowing by him, going straight to the basket for a nice layup.
Warren Langley, all 4 Yellow Jacket points to begin this second half. Grundy County leads 48-17 with 7:03 to go in the third quarter.
Grundy plays that defense where they pressure the ball, and then they got the second guy ready to jump that pass and steal it. And, very hard for the offense to be able to play through that.
Double team on the baseline. He goes out of bounds, but Gus was the last to touch it, and so the inbound will come from Cash Hamby under the basket. Give to Paris. Paris out to Hawkins. They'll go trying inside to Harris, but a foul. Oh, thank you. Kick ball, not a foul. It was AJ or Jeter that kicked that one away.
Yeah, I couldn't tell which one got a foot on it, but one of them did. Odds are it's probably Jeter because that's typically what he's usually all over the place in there getting the rebound on the
That was Harris
shot.
with an air ball. A.J. Frisbee tries to take it inside, bangs off someone. Jeter Ruling now will try the back door. Jeter's shot no good. Rebound by
Late
Harris.
whistle there.
Yeah, a very late whistle, and it's going to go against Harris. His 4th foul.
One of them things I think the referee might have been waiting to see if it was going to go in. If it would have, might not have got a whistle there, but once it didn't go in, got 14 with the foul.
So Jeter Ruling to shoot 2. Jeter hits that one.
Got number 50 checking in here for Copper Basin.
And that's Kearley that'll go in place of Harris, who has 4 fouls.
Tough to get Harris on the bench here for Copper Basin. 6:21 to go in the third quarter. Big guy inside for them, so they try to play a lot through him. So that's a tough thing for them right now. But
Kearley pushes Gus right out of the way, and getting the rebound is Drew Crowder. Copper Basin coughs up the basketball.
With the foul here.
Yeah, they coughed up the basketball as a loose ball A.J. was going for at the same time that Crowder was, and A.J. tackled him. 6:06 to go in the third. They'll go inside to Kearley. Kearley will beat out
Rebound,
Gus.
Gus
Gus gets
Williams.
the rebound after the missed shot, though, and they'll go ahead to Warren. Langley into the paint, will dribble it back out.
Gus wanting the ball at the top of the key. The big guy for a 3 again. Hey, and it rims around and around and falls in for him once again here.
Gus Williams with 13 points, 2 of 2 from beyond the arc tonight. 52-17, Grundy leads, 5:38 to go.
I like players shooting 100% from behind the arc. That's a good stat.
Good little fadeaway there from Carson Paris. First field goal of the second half for the Cougars.
5 Yellow Jackets seated, ready to go in here. Looks like Reimer, Roberts, Hampton, Brown, and Harris looks like ready to go in.
A.J. Frisbee, top of the key. They'll give to Warren Langley. Langley dribbles the baseline, gives to Carson McGuirk.
Driving in. Oh, missed the layup. Big rebound, Gus Williams. Got a timeout by Coach Butner here. I think he's wanting to get these other guys on the floor, get them some playing time here with the score 54-19 with 5:03 to go in the third quarter.
Gus Williams has overtaken Jeter Ruling as your leading scorer. He's got 15 tonight. Jeter Ruling has 11. And then Warren Langley with 2 baskets in this quarter also. He's got 11. For Copper Basin, 6 points for Carson Paris, 5 for Darius Harris. And those are the only 2 guys that have scored in this half. Paris had a field goal, and Harris was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. This is the last game before the holiday break. Grundy County will return to action December 1st at Whitwell, and then the boys will play December 2nd at St. Andrews. No girls game that night. Next home game, December 5th, Franklin County. We'll have that for you on BLTV Channel 6. Copper Basin the basketball. Shot from the baseline, no good. Stephen Hampton going for the rebound, and a ball out of bounds.
Just a hustle play there by the offense and the defense. Ball did go out on Copper Basin, so Grundy's going to get the ball here. Easton Reimer walking it up the floor. Got a young squad on the team on the floor here for Coach Butner.
Reimer, stutter step, goes in to the paint, puts up a
Nice
shot,
move.
misses it. Rebound, Bo Roberts. Robert in the paint, kicks it out. Ben Harris. Stephen Hampton now. Hampton on the perimeter. Will give to Reimer. Roberts.
Moving the ball well,
Hampton.
the young guys are. Roberts, yeah, he's going to get called for a travel.
And
Felt like he might have took one too many there going down the lane. He thought he was a little closer to the rim than what he was.
And it's funny watching Roberts. He's that last home game we had, the one against St. Andrews, he was super physical in that one. I think he's still kind of in football mode.
Football mode, yeah.
He's not transitioned to basketball all the way just yet.
Three-pointer in the corner, number 11 there.
That's Carson Paris with a 3. He's got 5 points this half, 9 total. Missed shot from Grundy. Rebound goes to Copper Basin. Trying to take it coast to coast and getting it to fall
in.
Is Hamby. Hamby's got 3
Fast-paced
points.
basketball here right now. Uh-oh, Reimer just run right into that guy. Got an offensive foul here. Guy sat there. I don't know if he was actually said as much as it was that Reimer just kind of lowered his shoulder and moved him out of the way. But, hey, that happens.
That was Kason Hawkins who took the hit for Copper Basin. 54-24, 3:34 to go in the third quarter.
I think they all might have heard you say the word football there, and they just kind of took advantage of it. Nice steal by Harris there, tipped it away to Hampton, back to Harris. Going to be called with an offensive foul. I'm not sure he got that one right. But
yeah, that one, I thought Harris had the lane.
Fouls on number 14. Ben Harris, his first.
And I'm not sure what the argument is there. Crowder wasn't happy with something.
When the referee came over here to signal in the foul, the other 2 players there, they just threw the ball in, started up the court, and the opposite official had to blow the whistle and get them stopped there. So I'm not sure why they was too upset about it, but they were. Looks like it's just going to be a turnover by Copper Basin here. Kind of poked away there, but Copper Basin touched it last.
Reimer will bring it down court. Bo Roberts to his left hip, gives it to Roberts. Back up to the top of the key, and steps called against Reimer.
Yeah, man, they've been, again, a lot of travel calls here, but Grundy kind of going a little slow here, but again, we got a young squad on the floor right now. Coach Butner getting them in here to play together.
It looks like Coach Butner signaling them just to settle down, take it easy.
Get the nerves out, settle down. They play a lot individually with some of the older guys, but got them all in there as a squad together.
They'll go down low. Copper Basin does. Shot missed and out of bounds. It'll be Cougars basketball, and just missing that one was Paris.
Under the basket here. See what they do on the inbound play.
Inbound, shot missed.
Missed the shot there.
Offensive board. They'll feed it inside again. Shot missed again. Kearley on the rebound. Kearley, the big man, hook shot.
Big hook shot over his head.
The sky hook.
Yeah. Don't think he had much option than to shoot the hook there. Had men all over him, but
that's 4 points for him tonight. Hampton drives it, puts up a floater.
Nice little floater with the left side there. He's a natural left-handed shooter there, so that was right in his wheelhouse there to be able to go in, bank one in off the glass.
56-26, 2:09 to play in the third.
Grundy needs to cover the back side there. Had the back door wide open, but Copper Basin didn't see it.
Jumper no good.
By number 11 there on Copper Basin, going back up the lane here by number 12.
In the paint, shot no good from Crowder. Rebound goes to Ben Harris. Harris out ahead to Reimer. Reimer pass down low to a wide open Hampton, and it's good.
Hampton again on that left side. He likes to settle in there on the left so he can go up with that left hand. Good pass, though, to cut through the defense.
Hampton now in double digits with 10.
Getting their feet under them here now in the third quarter.
Ball off the hands of Kearley. They'll keep it inbounds. Hampton out ahead to him. A good throw from Roberts, and Hampton's shot no good, and a block called against Copper Basin. It goes against number 4, Kason Hawkins.
Stephen Hampton going to be going to the line shooting 2 free throws here.
Second trip to the line for Hampton. He's 1 of 2 tonight. Or correction, 0 of 2 tonight.
Got number 32 and number 15 waiting to check in here at the scores table for Copper Basin.
That's Easton Dockery is one of them, then 15 is Pittman. Hampton shot, no good.
Missed the front end.
Hampton's been a little rusty from the free throw line tonight. He's 0 of 3.
Knowing his dad and the history of the Hampton ball players, I'm sure he'll hear about it when he gets home tonight.
This shot misses as well.
Again.
Goes after his own rebound and just misses it. Copper Basin gets the ball back.
Nice trap by Hampton and Harris there.
Inside to Kearley. Kearley goes to work against TK Brown. Misses. Rebound Roberts, and Roberts throws it out of bounds.
David Hampton and I were able to coach together. When I coached at Palmer, had the privilege of coaching Trey and Trent Hampton. And so I know him all too well when it comes to comes to these boys in basketball. He expects them to make those free throws.
A foul whistled as the shot goes up from Pittman. It's going to be against number 24, TK Brown, his second foul of the night. And headed to the line to shoot 2 is Dawson Pittman. Pittman's first attempt at points, and the first free throw no good.
The Hampton boys have a nice legacy here playing for the Yellow Jackets. Trevor, Trent, Trey, and now Steven all making the floor playing here for Grundy County.
Second free throw no good. Reimer will bring it down court. Reimer takes it all the way, and a blocking foul called against Copper Basin. That is going to be against number 4, Kason Hawkins, his second foul. And Reimer to the line for 2. Reimer with 2 points tonight. Gets the first one to fall. 1 of 2 from the line so far. Here comes his third, and that one's good, nothing but net. Reimer with 4 points on the night. Less than 50 seconds to go in the third. Grundy County up 60-26 over Copper Basin. The Cougars, a 1A team out of the east side of Tennessee. Ball nearly out of bounds, saved. Kearley in the paint now. Got TK Brown all over him.
TK. Tell him he's not going to move TK out of the way.
TK on the rebound goes ahead to Hampton. Hampton's shot no good. Ben Harris on the rebound and picks up the foul. It's going to be against number 11, Carson Paris. That's his third.
Hampton out of his comfort zone there, Tyler. He had to go over to the right side of the glass, and he don't like that so much as he does the left side. But it was an awkward way to catch the ball and try to go up, but Ben was able to get the rebound there. He immediately tried to go back up, and the referee whistled the foul, gives him 2 free throws here.
Harris first, a little too strong. Off the back iron, no good. The second shot coming from Harris. This one's good. Harris with 1 point tonight. 61-26, 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. And a kicking.
Kick ball.
That one's Hampton. Inbound, shot no good. Kearley on the rebound. Kearley the putback, and that one no good as well. Roberts fighting for the basketball, and it goes off of Roberts' hands. 61-26, 6.3 seconds to go in the third quarter. Copper Basin on the inbound, near their own bench. Top of the key, a three-pointer, no good.
I thought he was going to make that shot at the buzzer there.
I did too. So the quarter comes to an end. We head into the final 8 minutes. Grundy County leads this one 61-26. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on Yellow Jacket Media. Back at Ricky Richards' gym, Grundy County leads 61-26 as we go to the fourth quarter.
35-point lead here. Be running clock this fourth quarter, 30-point lead here starting the fourth quarter. So this quarter will probably go very quickly.
Grundy County won the third quarter.
On the floor.
They won the third quarter 17-10.
A lot closer quarter than the other quarters,
yes.
But again, we went with a younger lineup. Also, number 14 for Copper Basin, he set out most of that quarters, which is one of their bigger players.
Yeah, it's Darius Harris. He's got 4 fouls so far. Ben Harris sidestep 3, no good. Rebound goes to Bo Roberts. Roberts out to Hampton. Hampton bounce pass right to Harris, and Harris takes it away.
I like Ben Harris's shot from the three-point line there, Tyler. He's got a good shot. I like seeing him shooting the ball.
Steven Hampton
with a nice move. Going straight at Harris. Going to call a block. Going to be his 5th foul right here starting the 4th quarter right off the bat. Not a good thing for Copper Basin.
So Harris will be disqualified. He'll end the night with 5 points. And in for him is going to be Kearley. Kearley will take his position on the near side low block, and Hampton will go shoot 2.
Got number 3 here checking in. I'm not sure if he's been into the game yet. Maybe he has.
Hampton misses the first free throw. It's Peyton King checking in for Copper Basin. That's the first time he has checked in tonight, as you said. Second free throw from Hampton.
Got a lane violation.
He's got that one.
First free throw he's made tonight.
The first free throw he's made tonight.
At least he's made one. Now he's on the board.
1 of 6. 6:38 to go in the game. Grundy County leads 62-26 over Copper Basin. Kearley into the paint. Tries to bounce pass it, but is picked off by Ben Harris. Harris ahead to Reimer. Reimer will go into the paint, put up a layup. Good.
Got 4 more Yellow Jackets coming in here.
Reimer now with 4 points.
Got Xavier Lane waiting to check in. You got Chipper Burke waiting to check in.
Reimer has the ball stripped away in the paint. Coming away with it for Copper Basin is Dawson Pittman. Pittman into the paint, puts up a shot and has that one swatted by TK Brown, and a foul.
Drake Johnson and Talon Sons waiting to come in with him. Couldn't tell there.
Bo Roberts hit for a foul. That's his second.
Be checking in after this first shot here.
Pittman to the line to shoot 2. He's 0 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. Hasn't scored a point yet, but he does here.
Number 20, number 33 going in for Copper Basin.
Donnie Holloway into the game along with Judson Allen. Their first minutes of the night for Copper Basin.
64-27 lead here for the Yellow Jackets. 5:36 to go in the 4th quarter.
Free throw from Pittman, good. He hits both of them, 64-28.
Xavier Lane with the ball there. Like Johnson that's got it now.
Chipper Burke over to Ben Harris. They'll go to Sons in the corner. And Sons trying to get free. They'll go right back in the middle. A shot up, no good from Drake Johnson. He's going to shoot 2. Foul is against number 22, Silas Adams, who's also fresh into the game for Copper Basin. So Drake Johnson, first opportunity to put points on the board. First freebie, that one's good.
I like the way I've seen Drake Johnson play this year also.
Second one misses strong.
Yeah, I think he stepped across the line there.
I think he wanted that one. He shot that ball a little too hard for it to be just a simple free throw. And so Dawson Pittman will bring it down court for Copper Basin. 4:38 to go in the game. Give to Holloway.
Guarded by Burke in the corner here.
King
X
has that one go away. Xavier Lane knocked away
line,
again.
Going out of bounds, going to be Grundy ball.
Peyton King is who steals that one away momentarily. Xavier Lane running the point. Lane to Harris. They'll go back out to Johnson.
Talon Sons posted up there in the inside.
3 from Harris, misses. Rebound,
Nice
Xavier
rebound by
Lane, and the
Xavier
putback
Lane.
no good.
Nice rebound, Chipper Burke. Puts the ball back in for 2 off the rebound there. There you go again, getting that backside rebound, putting it in for 2 points.
I said last game, it's fitting that Chipper wears number 10.
Yes, sir.
Stolen away by Xavier Lane. And Lane,
got
some
hands all over
contact,
him there,
no
but
whistle,
no
though.
whistle. I'm not sure if Chipper wears that number intentionally, but I guess we could ask him that question.
I was about to say, I doubt he does. Chipper, I'm thinking of, retired in 2012.
Yeah.
67-28, 3:24 to go in the game.
But when you got sports fanatics like me and you, we go back even before our time. And
oh, yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, if there's a Murphy wearing a 3, we'll call that out,
right,
too.
Right. So he may be one of them also. But nice steal there. But Johnson going in up by himself there, shooting the layup. Nice little finger roll layup, 2 points.
Drake Johnson now with 3 points on the night.
Another steal by Burke, tipped out of bounds here. Grundy still hustling, even though we got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. These younger boys still hustling after the ball.
69-28, ball goes out of bounds.
That hustle play caused a turnover here.
It's going to be Grundy County basketball after the failed inbound. Xavier Lane will bring it down court. Lane, miscommunication there. Thought he was going to Johnson in an errant throw.
Coach Butler rubbing his head over there when that happened. He don't like a turnover. He likes his offense to work seamlessly, but sometimes that happens. Taylor Sons with a big steal here.
And Sons some hustle down court. Xavier Lane ahead to Johnson. Johnson will lay up.
Nice move. 71-28 here with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. As I told you to start there, this quarter would run fast with the running clock being ahead by 30 points. So we're under 2 minutes now, closing this thing out.
Xavier Lane, good defense, but it's going to make a little too much contact there and get called for a foul.
Going to be inbounded here on the sidelines. A lot of people may not know it, but there's 4 spots they inbound the ball now. You got the 28-foot mark on either side, and you got 3-foot mark under the basket. Instead of just random spots on a whistled dead ball.
They'll go ahead to Chipper Burke. Burke misses the shot.
Nice way to run the floor. Taylor and Sons get the rebound and put it back in for 2 points. The big guy running the floor there cleaning up the trash.
Taylor and Sons on cleanup duty has his first 2 points of the night.
I like to see the big guy on the floor run the floor like that. That's good to see.
73-28, a buck 4 to go.
I think that was a cheap foul there.
It's going to be against number 10, Chipper Burke.
Well, maybe they got something there I didn't see. I thought they was going to call Taylor for that, and he was kind of straight up. And Chipper may have got a reach in there or something.
2 shots coming for Pittman. Pittman misses the first.
49 seconds to go. Clock will start here.
He'll hit the second one, 73-29.
And got a foul right off the. As soon as the ball was inbounded, X turned around there with the ball and run right into the defender, and they called a foul.
That's against Pittman, number 15, his second foul. 33 seconds to go.
Under 30 now. 73-29. Sure, Coach Butler wants to make sure we get the last shot here.
Turnaround jumper.
Harris
Harris is
good. Being spun around there, shook off his defender, went straight up in his face. Nice 2-point basket there from about 8 foot away.
10 seconds to play. Grundy leading 75-29.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to get the 3-point shot off at the buzzer. Misses everything. Grundy's going to come away with this win, 75-29. Big win for the Grundy County Yellow Jackets tonight.
So the Jackets and Lady Jackets tonight will split with Copper Basin. The ladies fall 68-65. Meanwhile, the boys will win this one 75-29. Our next game for broadcast will be on December 5th. That's at home against Franklin County. That'll be on BLTV Channel 6, Channel 106 for Ben Lomond Connect customers here on the mountain. The next game for Grundy County will be December 1st. That is at Whitwell at 6 o'clock after the Thanksgiving holiday. We appreciate you watching here on Yellow Jacket Media. For Kyla Kilgore and for Daniel Crabtree, I'm Tyler Brown saying so long from Ricky Richards Gym.
Happy Thanksgiving.